Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm every day I'm every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm hustling.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
You walk away with a silver medal, which is an incredible accomplishment. Can you take any pride in that?
No. I don't like to lose.
Now it's like I know what feeling I don't want to ever go through. He was talking about you crying and like, you go watch Floyd. Floyd was crying after he lost. I don't ever want to feel that again. I don't want to ever lose. Like I'm not cool with losing.
This is a TKO victory for Shakur Stevenson.
He's tough. He don't take no for an answer, so I gotta beat it out of him.
Shakur, of course he the truth. Teofimo not messing with him. I don't think Tank messing with him. Gary Russell Jr. ain't messing with him.
Me right now, if you ask me, would I beat Floyd Mayweather back in the day? I'm gonna say yes, and truthfully, really believe that.
I know my body. Yeah, I know Shakur body. Shakur know my body. Do I step to you when we sport? Yes or no?
No.
Do we step to each other? Yes or no?
No.
The southpaw version of Floyd Mayweather.
Oscar can't keep ducking. It's time for him to fight. It's me versus Oscar Valdez. There's nothing else to look forward to.
Canelo can't get in the ring fight for him. And even if he could, I feel like if me and Canelo's at the same weight, I feel like I'll beat him.
SDS Promotions.
I'm one of the best fighters in boxing.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nesta Gibbs, Solo Dolo, Scarface, no Manolo. We here rocking out, ready to talk to you. Second episode of the day. We're going to be having an interview on the show as well. We're going to be having Francis Scarboro Jr. on the show, and we'll be interviewing him, talking about his big win, and we'll be talking, obviously, about Shakur Stevenson and the fact that Eddy Hearn has come out now and squashed the rumors of Shakur leaving Matchroom Boxing. He says he still got 2 fights with Shakur Stevenson. Still has 2 whole fights with Shakur Stevenson, so we'll be discussing this. Finding topics was a bit difficult today, so I do recommend always dropping topic suggestions in our Discord and trying to recommend the best possible topics for us to talk boxing with here on TBV. Today, we're going with Eddy Hearn squashes Shakur Stevenson split rumors. He says they still have 2 fights left. So this looks to be a one-off now. Obviously, Shakur could still part ways with Eddy Hearn, but strange that Eddy says they have 1 fight left and that the rumors are that they have parted ways. It'll be interesting to see what Shakur's reply to Eddy's latest interview would be. But this is what we're talking about. If you guys are interested, feel free to hit the thumbs up. Feel free to call in. You can use X Spaces. You can use Discord. You can use the YouTube live chat right here if you want to communicate via comments. But this is according to Boxing News. They are the ones that broke this news with the interview that they conducted with Eddy Hearn. We'll just be showing you the facts. Everything boxing, reporting the Eddy Hearn split rumors. Eddy Hearn on the reports that he has split with Shakur Stevenson, quote unquote. We have 2-fight agreement with Shakur Stevenson and Turki Al-Sheikh. So does Shakur still have 2 fights left with Eddy Hearn, as he is suggesting? This is what we're talking about. If you're interested, you know what to do. Don't remember, we are going to be having Francisco Scarboro on the show. So feel free to tap in with us. If you want to ask Francisco Scarboro a question, don't forget to head on over to our Patreon page where you can do that. And right here on our YouTube members community page, another place you can drop a question for any of our guests that will be on the show. Today is no different. Francisco Scarboro on the show. Feel free to drop him a question in the comments section on the respective posts for Scarboro. In the case of Eddy Hearn and Shakur, it is quite strange what's going on. One party feels one way, the other feels another way. Kind of difficult to pinpoint who's right and who's wrong. I'm going to assume Eddy knows what he has on contract when it comes to Shakur Stevenson. And maybe there's a world where Turki said he wasn't interested in the Williams Zepeda fight, and that doesn't count as a fight on Shakur's deal, which wouldn't make sense because it's the entire fight and why he signed. I mean, I don't know. Some strange things going on, and this is why I felt that, speaking of this potential rumor being a rumor because Eddy squashed it, you know, I felt maybe that was the reason this would be a good show. Again, if you want to call in, Discord is available. X Space is available for you to call in and voice your opinion. Tell us what you think about today's particular topic. Once again, YouTube members and Patreon, you guys can ask any question to our guests. Make sure it's within reason and respectable. We don't want to disrespect any of our guests or have them feel any type of way. But we do want to get your questions asked to our guests. That is part of some of the perks that we have here for you guys. Now, there were some rumors that obviously Shakur was going to be the headline in that big card that was announced for July 12th. That has been settled, and it looks like Edgar and Hamza Shiraz will be the main event. William Cepeda will be taking on the champion Shakur Stevenson on the undercard, and Lou DiBella will be promoting that event on behalf of Shakur Stevenson. Eddy, who claims he has 2 fights left with Shakur, won't have anything to do with this new venture, which to me is a bit strange. But hey, whatever works, however they can get it to work, is okay with us. You know, at the end of the day, the boxing fans, we wanted the William Cepeda, Shakur Stevenson fight. Who promotes it, I don't think that matters to us. That's a matter more for the promoter. He's worried about who's promoting, whether it's Eddy or whether it's Lou DiBella. Boxing fans, I don't think we care. Outside of production value, I don't think we care who is promoting the fight. That being said, we're at 239,862. So if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. That's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to put this episode in the eyes of boxing fans that don't know we rock out every day, multiple times a day, getting you through your workday right here on TBV. Once again, if you want to call in and voice your opinion on today's subject, feel free. Discord available, X Spaces available for anybody that wants to give their opinion on, whether or not you believe Shakur is still with Eddy Hearn, or is Eddy Hearn just showing face? Is he out here saying he still has 2-fight deal with Shakur? If so, why would he let him off? If so, why would he let him out of his contract in a fight that he was trying to make with William Cepeda? Why wouldn't he want some of that, recognition? So I put out a post, and I asked what was the thoughts on a potential showdown between Alicia Baumgardner and Gabriela Fundora. And I asked, is this the new super fight we've all been waiting for in women's boxing? Is it smart and worth the jump up in weight to make this fight happen for Fundora? Let's hear your opinions. Who would you take? So I posted this on X and, took my daily nap and woke up to some quite upset individuals. Frankly, these people were upset that I was talking a la casual. Too many divisions, according to the public, for them to meet and jump up in weight. I don't see it that way. Fundora doesn't have that many divisions she would have to jump up. Fundora is a flyweight champion at the moment. She would be moving up past Superfly, past Bantam, Super Bantam, past Feather, landing right at Super Featherweight. So we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divisions. These divisions separate each other by 3 pounds. Gabriela already at 115, 112. 3 pounds separate 112 from 115. 3 more separate 115 from 118. Then you get a 4-pound change to Super Bantam. Another 4-pound change to featherweight. We're talking about a 5'8" woman with a reach and height. I get it. There's some women out there that people think, Fundora should face, make a little stop at, like the bantamweight division. But look at these women, bro. This is like worthless. No bullshit. I like the Sharetta Metcalf fight from a position that Metcalf gets a big fight, but Shanika Johnson, not a big fight. Dina Thorslin, not a big fight. Metcalf, not a big fight. Now, if Metcalf and Shanika Johnson fought each other, maybe if one of these 3 women undisputed, maybe. But as I already responded to the public, none of these names bigger than Baumgardner fight. So, unbiased Brim, this is a non-educated boxing question. How is it non-educated? Like I told him. So it was okay when Crawford wanted to move up 3 divisions in a tougher division, skipping tougher divisions, skipping tougher opposition. But now we're asking Fundora to do it, and it's a non-educated boxing question. Listen, fight fans want to see names. We want to see names. Dina, Tina, Thorslin, that ain't no name. Let her go beat up on Shanika. Let her go undispute with Metcalf and create a name. Fundora's already the name. We already want to see her. These other girls got to step into the B-side position. They got to step into that B-side position. No one else. But looks like we got our first guest on the show. Francis Scarboro Jr. What's going on, champ? Welcome back to the program. Hope everything is going well for you.
Thanks for having me back.
Well, first and foremost, man, I want to congratulate you on your win, man. Obviously, you just picked up another win over the last couple of days, and you improve. We watched that fight, common opponent, with Robert Merriweather Jr., and we actually had him on the show to talk about that particular matchup, man. What was your thoughts on your last fight, and how would you grade that performance?
A great friend of mine said that it was a A, and he never lied to me. So I'm gonna give it an A as well because that's how much faith I have in him.
Okay, so you felt that was an A performance. What about it made you feel like this was an A-level performance, and what do you think separated you from what Robert Merriweather was able to do to that particular opponent?
Well, the first thing that separated me from what Robert Merriweather did was I stopped him. I knocked him out, and they say that it's hard to knock a Mexican out, and I did that with little effort as far as trying to knock him out because I told myself I'm not going to force it no more. So the things that I did good that really stood out to me in the fight is I executed the game plan of my trainers. There was a fight where I pretty much jumped the gun a little too fast and I kind of burned myself out. So that's something that we was working on. I stayed composed. My defense, even though I'm not gonna say that they didn't like it, I can't tell you what they thought about it. I had to watch the fight again, but it was impenetrable, and it worked right for me that night. He was a guy that was 6'2". He wanted to keep me on the outside and box, and I took away his distance. That's another thing. So there's a lot of great things that I did that night.
How awkward would you say that opponent was? And on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the toughest, how tough was that opponent for you?
How tough was the opponent? Man, first of all, I fought at 135. I'm a 130-pound fighter. So I can't really tell you how tough it was because I'm not really familiar with the 135-pound fighters and how strong and stuff like that they are. But as far as being awkward, it's always awkward to fight somebody that's 6'2" when you're only 5'8". So I give it on a scale, I give it probably the awkwardness. It was an 8. And as far as how easy it was, I'm not in a position to say. I guess I always make things look easy.
Now, you said it. You moved up in weight for this fight. You've never fought this high. I mean, the highest you've gotten from what I've seen was 132, and this fight was at the 135 limit. Was that a concern for you? And tell us exactly why did this fight take place at the lightweight limit instead of your normal fight weight of 130?
Well, the reason that this fight took place at 135 is because I have a great team behind me, and one of the lead dogs on my team is Ernesto Rodriguez. He just got a world champion in Tierra Brown. Shout out to him and shout out to the DMV. Shout out to UTR. So he knows how to move a fighter the right way. And we didn't want any. They call them ducks. I'm starting to call them poo butts. We didn't want anybody that's going to get in there and lay down. We wanted somebody that's going to put up a fight and somebody that's going to give us a lot of resistance, somebody that's going to come in there and try to win. There's a lot of people out here that they just want to look good on Instagram. They want to take nice pictures. They want to post nice videos. And they don't really want to compete for a spot at the top. And I really want to compete. So that's why this fight happened. I believe this fight made me better, and I believe it's going to make me better for the next fight to come.
Before taking this particular matchup, were you able to watch tape, or did any of that not matter in the decision-making of taking that scrap?
I was able to watch tape. I actually watched him versus Merriweather, but it really didn't help me out because I'm not Merriweather. I'm a completely different type of fighter. So, yeah.
What you think of that final blow? Obviously, the one that put him down, scored you the knockdown, overhand right. How'd you set that up?
I ripped the body the whole fight. He's a guy that's 6'2". I understood that he had a little bit of awkward herky-jerk head movement, but unfortunately, he couldn't move his body the same way. So I locked in on a body, and I knew that it became a point where the only thing he wanted to do was protect his body. So I knew that if I just kept digging and digging, he was gonna slip up. And balling is universal, hand down, man down.
Now, they call me messy, man, but just because I like to ask what people think. And so I had Robert on, asked him what he think of your performance. He still felt he had the better performance because he had less time to prepare. You had a full camp, and he feels you got hit more than him. Do you think you got hit more, or do you think that was because you were fighting the type of fight that led to a knockout?
I was fighting the type of fight that led to a knockout. I'm not scared to engage in battle. You know, they say everybody's a shooter until bullets start flying back. So I don't get startled when bullets start flying back. I'm going to execute the game plan, and I'm going to do exactly what I did to 8 other opponents every time. People come to see knockouts. They come to see blood. They come to see you put on a show. The whole Mayweather era of being a defensive fighter and getting out of the way and winning on points, that's over with. I mean, there's some people that do it fairly well, like Shakur. He does it fairly well. I'll sit there and watch that because he's a master at it. But everything else, that's over with.
For sure. What do you think Shakur does the best? What's he best at?
Shakur is best at hitting and not getting hit, hands down. Right now in the game, he's the best at hitting and not getting hit. And I don't want to really answer too many questions because I'm not trying to get messy or slip up. But that's what he's the best at.
Nah, for sure. I got a couple questions from the people, though. First one is from Octo. He says, yo, champ, what's your favorite candy? And tell us a fun fact about yourself.
My favorite candy? I like Twix, to be honest. I don't know why. I just like Twix. And a favorite fun fact about myself is that I can't tell you that. I don't know. I'm into dogs. I like American bullies. So
okay.
Yeah, we got a lot of American bullies, and we got a whole American bully business that's about to kick off. So that's a fun fact about myself. Nice dogs. Purebred, state of the art. That's a fun fact about.
So you're breeding them.
It's a family business. That's all I can tell you. It's a family business.
You don't mind like having to go through the pregnancy? Because I got 2 English bulldogs. Let
me tell you this one story. So I get home from training one night, right? I'm in training camp. I get home. My dad calls me. He's like, yo, man, get over here. The dog is shooting puppies out. Nobody ever knew the dog was pregnant. I was just yelling at the dog to get off the couch. I'm like, you lying. He's like, man, come over right now. I hang up the phone. He calls me back on FaceTime, but the dog just shooting puppies out. Nobody knew the dog was pregnant. So I'm sitting on YouTube trying to look up videos of how to deliver a puppy in the middle of a dog having puppies.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's an experience.
So everything worked out safely?
We have 2 boys right now. The other 2, unfortunately, didn't make it. However, it was a wake-up call. It was a reality call. So the next time that happens, we'll know what to do. And like I just said, it's one of those things where you live and you learn. So we definitely learn from that.
For sure. So what got you into bullies outside of breeding? What drew you to that particular dog?
It's just a nice dog. They come in all shapes and sizes. You have your miniatures, you have your exotics, you have your XLs. I wanted an XL, but I'm not about to spend more money on the dog food than I spend for myself. So we left the XLs alone. And yeah, like I said, I don't want to answer too much, but Bullnificent Kennels, you should definitely be on the lookout for that in the future.
We got Donald in Baton Rouge. He says, if you get a call from Jake or Turkey Al-Sheikh, who would you pick up for?
Jake or Turkey? Man, Turkey got that money. Yeah, he got that money over there. Jake, I don't really knock what he's doing. You know, he's putting women's boxing back on the spot. And he's also entertaining. A lot of these fighters, they can fight hands down. They're good fighters. But they aren't really entertaining. And everybody loves the show. So when I sit down and I watch Jake, he puts on the show. So
absolutely.
Maybe not the last one with Mike Tyson. And I was a little mad at that. But he definitely puts on the show. He's just starting out, just like any other boxer.
Next one here. Ali and Dago in the 619 says, Francis, who are your top 3 favorite fighters of all time?
Of all time. So in no order, my top 3 fighters of all time is no order. Like I said, Mayweather, Canelo, and Sugar Ray.
I got Mizzy Got Swag if you had to choose to keep a permanent accent, would you rather have a Louisiana, Baltimore, or Toronto accent?
Dang, that's tough.
Damn, did he say Toronto because you part from France or something?
Nah, I'm not from France, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I want a Baltimore accent either. I'm not, no shade. I don't think I want that. And then Baton Rouge, that's like Boosie and all of them. I guess I gotta go Canada.
Canada.
Yeah, I guess I gotta go Canada, man.
For sure. Next one is from Ron from the Bay Area. What is one challenging workout or drill that you incorporate in your training camp?
Swimming. Like swimming is tough, man. And then like I just hopped out there. I'm like, I'm not about to be in no kiddie pool. I'm with the 6 feet at. So I hopped out there, learning how to swim, try to swim in 6 feet, and it's not really hard until you get to the middle of that pool and you gotta make it across. And the lifeguard's looking at you and you ain't trying to cause a scene. So swimming is the hardest thing that I implemented, and now I kind of love it. You know what I mean? I've seen the results pay off.
Now, we hear a lot of fighters talk about swimming. How does that directly affect you with stamina, if any?
I think it's more of a mental thing. It lets you know that you got that stamina, you know, and lets you know that no matter how tired you are, you can still move your arms and your legs. Because when you're swimming, you tired, but at the end of the day, you still got to make it to the other side of that pool. So just moving, breathing, and not even thinking about it. That's how it helps.
Yo, when you said you still got to make it to the other side of the pool, why it felt like I was listening to the dude from X-Men, Gambit. Yo, I heard the accent right there. I don't know if it was because the previous question, but I ain't never heard the accent till right now. I heard that X-Men character like, I guarantee. I said, oh, shit. I got Quest from Virginia. Salute, champ. Could you start bench cut these boxers? Okay, I guess he meant something else here. Champ, could you start or bench cut these boxers? Keyshawn Davis, Tank, and Loma. I guess who starts, who gets benched?
Oh, dang. Start, bench.
That's crazy. That's tough.
Start, bench, cut. I'm a cut Loma just because Loma don't want to fight no more. So if you don't want to fight no more, then you shouldn't even be in there. So I'm gonna cut him because he's ready to go home anyway. Starting bench. Next question.
Too close to home. Talk Trends. Can you speak on how you can get a scholarship for boxing?
There's a few colleges that have boxing teams. For the ones that I know off the top of my head is the one that I went to, and I got a scholarship from Glenville State University. You just kind of look it up online and see if they have a boxing program, and once you do that, you reach out to the coach, or the coaches will reach out to you. You get in there and you fight. Like I know my old college, Glenville State University, they were just fighting at Maryland University on the 19th, and I couldn't make it, but it's big. It's definitely big.
And they go down as amateur fights?
Yeah, they go down as amateur fights. So it's just pretty much like USA boxing. You're going around, you still going to school, and you boxing. Boxing is back.
That's dope, man. That is amazing to get a scholarship for something you love on that level. That was
and there's people getting scholarships playing video games, and I just learned that out. They call it like esports teams, and they getting scholarships. Yeah, it's a lot of scholarships out there. So if boxing is something that you love, all you gotta do is hit them coaches up, and they looking for people that want to come there and box. Shout out to Glenville State University. Look that one up for sure. Everybody that's watching.
Bones 13, Fort Worth, Texas. Do you get it in before a fight? Only asking because Bud said he does, and doesn't matter if you do or don't. And obviously, he's talking sex before a fight.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I stay away. Like I know some people say it don't work, or some people say it do work. I stay away from that because I'm not trying to mess up. I don't really got too many chances. So If they say it don't work, it don't work. And I trust Muhammad Ali. So
nice.
Yeah, I trust Muhammad Ali.
Why try to figure it out during a live fight,
right.
man? That don't sound safe. We got Dom in the OKC. Salute. If you can make 3 fantasy fights for yourself with any current boxers, what matchups would it be?
I can't throw no names out there, but the ones that's gonna bring in the most money. So every one of those that's over $1 million, that's my fantasy fight. If we can do that tomorrow.
I got Johnny from the Hangout Spot checking in. Congrats on your recent victory, champ. It's common for fans to compare young fighters to accomplished fighters. For someone who's never seen you fight, what fighter or fighters would you say you resemble stylistically?
Stylistically, I resemble. You can look at me and see some of your favorite fighters of all time. I can't just name one person. I'm a guy that has all of the tools. I'm an all-around boxer. If somebody wants to fight me, I'm going to box. If somebody wants to box me, I'm going to fight. If they want to sit back and counter punch, I'm gonna put my punches together and let the hand speed go. If they want to hit me hard, then I do it all. For every situation, I got the answer to, and it's not a lot of fighters that can do that. Everybody out here, not everybody, but most of them out here are one-dimensional. So you just gotta watch me and see what fighters you're gonna see in me that night.
Toledo Treese didn't know that this was a one-all fight, so he says, you've moved to 135 with guys like Kermel, Heaven Brady, Robert Merriweather, Sean Garcia, and the Vargas brothers. Who would you say is the quote-unquote money fight?
Hey, listen, I can't talk about no money fights because ain't no money on the table. But once we get those offers for those money fights, then I talk about it all day long.
But you don't have a name out of those names who you think would be the bigger fight, or you?
I got a name. Absolutely, I got a name. But I'm not gonna jinx it. You like a girl, you bring her to around your friends and stuff like that. You don't want to say her name until it's official, or something might happen. So
I hear that, man. I hear that.
Yeah.
So how fast you think you want to get back in the ring? How much time you think you need off? Was that a tough fight where you want to take some time off?
It wasn't a fight that did any damage to my body at all, honestly. And that was at 135. I'm ready to get back in there next month, but unfortunately, I know that's not going to happen. So I'm gearing up to get back to go in June or July on one of those. But this is all I do, man. All I do is box. It's something that I love. So I'm ready to go at any given moment. I'm ready to go.
Being from the area, did you ever spar Lamont? And did you ever think he would look as good as he did? And obviously, did you think he won that? Did you think he deserved the win in that fight?
I never really sparred Lamont. Lamont's always been around. It's somebody that I've seen growing up. But for some reason, we never really been in a ring with each other to spar or anything like that. And I did think he looked fairly well. And I definitely feel like he did enough to pull it off. However, I understand just from being an amateur that it's politics in this. And I don't think that's going anywhere. The politics in the sport. So I don't know how the politics work, but I say that next time around, it's going to be a clear separation between the winner and the loser.
So to be clear, you want to be back out June or July?
Yeah, June or July.
All right.
Absolutely.
And as of now, you don't have any ties with any promoters, right?
I'm signed to ProBox
Okay.
TV. So I'm officially signed to ProBox TV. My promoter is Daniel Rubin. Shout out to him. And I told him, like, look, man, Daniel, you did your homework, and you just drafted Tom Brady. Of course, I'm not a person that everybody knows right away, but they will. They absolutely will. And now know everybody out of Hillcrest Boxing Gym.
How long ago did you sign, and how long is how many fights?
I just signed.
So that was the first fight?
Yeah, I just signed in February.
Nice.
So that was the first fight, and we got a couple more to go. So ProBox is definitely treating me well. ProBox is the place to be. ProBox TV is taking over, whether you want to believe it or not. And if you pay attention, because I know you're into boxing, it's a lot of fighters from different places fighting on ProBox's platform.
Oh, yeah.
Which everybody ignores, but ProBox is it.
For sure. They keep you active, man, and they if you can fight, they gonna put you in position. We seen what they did with Angelo Leo. He became a world champion. Lamont became a world champion. Their matchmaking is good. They're on the road, so if you can draw, they'll come to your hometown. Has there been any talks of potentially you hosting a hometown fight in this deal with Pro Box?
Not yet. Like, I'm the new kid on the block.
Sure.
Pretty much I'm trying to get in and prove myself that I am who I say I am. And I think that with this knockout that just happened, I pretty much let them know a little bit more. But, it's the first time, so I'm pretty sure everybody's not convinced around the table. So I'm going to do it again. June, July, I'm going to do it again.
Yeah, no, I think you made a statement with that particular opponent. He's a tall, awkward guy, decent fighter. And, getting the stoppage on Pro Box certainly made a statement. Common opponent with Merriweather, so it gets us talking, man. We certainly appreciate you taking out the time and coming on the show. We want to keep getting you on. So the minute you get an announcement, let me know, or let Ernesto to let me know. Tell Ernesto to let me know, and we'll get you back on. Those were all the questions. Please give out your social media for anybody that isn't following you can do so.
Shout out to God. All glory be to God. My social media is Francois Scarboro Jr. And shout out to Scarboro Nation, man. Shout out to my dad. Shout out to my mom and all. I can't even hear myself, but
you said you can't hear yourself.
All right, I couldn't hear you. What are you saying?
Oh no, I was talking to someone in the studio.
All right, yeah. Shout out to everybody that's supporting me along this journey, and it's only a matter of time before we take it over.
All right, champ, man. I'm gonna get with you. I'm gonna see, can I get my guy in the gym? Maybe we get some footage so that the YouTube channel can see you and your grind. You put it in the gym.
For sure, man. Anytime. Just hit us up. We're not hard to find.
I appreciate you, champ. Keep grinding. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Francisco Scarboro Jr. Great interview. Sign the Pro Box. Shout out to Pro Box, man. That's a common opponent with Merriweather. He got the stoppage. Merriweather feels he got a cleaner fight. Amanda Serrano responded to me, and it looks like I've upset a lot of people with this matchmaking, and I don't even understand that, right? Like, what does it matter if these two fighters asked for this fight or not? What does it matter if it's fans or podcasters? It's a big fight. It's a big fight. And because of the body of Fundora, she can carry the weight. 18 pounds ain't a big deal with that height. We don't even know how much weight she's cutting. We're automatically making it a big deal when it's women's boxing. But no one made it a big deal for Shields to move up to heavyweight. I don't know, man. I want the fight, and I'm going to keep pushing for it. The big names for Fundora are the names we mentioned: Sky Nicholson, Alicia Baumgardner, Amanda Serrano. Canelo Alvarez fought dudes that were way older than him because they had names. Shane Mosley, Miguel Cotto. These people were older, and he got those names on his resume for a reason. I think that we're overlooking that and somehow trying to prop up Dina Thorslin. Like, yeah, Shanika Johnson's fight looks good. It looks good on TV for you hornbags, but that's all you care about is a fight on TV and how good the girl looked. I'm talking about an actual fight. I'm talking about an actual fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how they look in they weigh-in, Amanda says 5 weight classes apart, 2 great fighters, but why? Because it's a super fight. Because Fundora and Alicia Baumgardner want to be in the same position as you, where everybody wants to see Amanda and Katie Taylor. You need 2 names in order for that to happen. You need 2 names in order for that to happen. You can't have a super fight with Fundora and Dina Thorslund. Nobody knows that girl. She sounds like she from Iceland or some shit. Come on, bro. Let's be realistic out here, man. But hey, it's all right. It's all right. You got to get creative with the matchmaking. We got 2-pounder Ike. That was Bud's choice, not Gabby's choice. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. It was Bud's choice. Cool. I bet you if you offer Gabby to fight with Baumgardner or Alicia Serrano, she'll take it. It'll be her choice too. It'll be her choice too. You give any girl the opportunity to fight someone as big as Serrano or Baumgardner, they're going to say yeah. They're going to say yeah. But look, it is what it is, man. People obviously want Fundora to stay in her division so that they, can stay safe. But we all see the danger that Fundora presents. Height, style, output, right hook, straight left. We know what she brings.
Who did you done piss off now, Ness?
Nobody. People just don't like my matchmaking. They acting like 18 pounds for Fundora to move up, who's goddamn 6 feet, is a lot of weight. Move up them 18 pounds, fight Alicia Baumgardner in a super fight. Fight Amanda Serrano in a super fight. Fight Sky Nicholson in a baby super fight. Fight Tierra Brown in a baby super fight with a 38-year-old where you got the advantage in age. That's matchmaking. People may not know Tierra Brown the way they know Amanda Serrano, Alicia Baumgardner, but they know that Gabriella would be moving up several divisions to win another WBC. So where maybe Tierra Brown lacks popularity, she makes up for it in a WBC belt that Gabby would be attempting to get. Everybody got their panties a bunch in on Twitter because they want to keep these women apart because they understand the danger. But if they like, she's only 22, she's only 23, let her do her thing down there to keep her away from the big names. They don't want her to talk about the big names because now the big names got to answer. Now they got to say, no, I don't want to fight that giant. No, I don't want to fight her. That's what they got to say, and that's why they don't want us to talk about it, because then there's going to be some fear that you got to say yes or no in front of your fucking public.
So hold up. This is the next level of sensitivity here. We all know fighters are sensitive when we criticize their performances or when we say we thought they lost, when they thought they won. But now you got fighters that are sensitive because you're trying to matchmake?
Yeah, you can't
matchmake. Is that what you're doing right now?
Can't matchmake now.
Oh, man, my God, man. Shout out to Gabriella Fundora, man. She did her thing. And that's a compliment, because we want to see her in there with some of the bigger names. And if it means moving up in weight class, like, I'm all for it. The fighter that I thought would make the most sense to me immediately after watching her was Sky Nicholson. I thought that was a fight that could potentially happen. And so Amanda, let me get this right. So Amanda Serrano read your comment and got sensitive over it because you suggested that she should fight Fundora?
I mean, I'm saying sensitive because she was like, oh, Gabby didn't ask for this. Alicia didn't ask for this. Fans, just because fans and podcasters want this don't mean I gotta find it, bro. Somebody tag me because I already done buried this shit. I mean, I liked it out of respect.
Yeah, but isn't that what we're supposed to do as podcasters, as journalists?
Here
like
it
we're
goes.
supposed to
She said
try to talk about the fights that we want to see. What's wrong with that?
This is my response to her and Unbiased Brim, right? Unbiased Brim says this is non-educated, but Amanda says 5 weight classes apart, 2 great fighters, but why? He says, shaking my head, Ness talking to his audience, a lot of non-knowledgeable fans who only recognize names. But that's the casual audience, not just my audience. Casuals, especially in women's boxing. But you got this dude being a hipster. This is what I'm saying. Dudes are hipsters, shaking their ass for fighters. It's like, oh, they're not knowledgeable. Who the fuck is knowledgeable on women's boxing, man?
See, that's
Who the fuck
thing.
even talks women's boxing? So now we got a reason to talk, and y'all shaming motherfuckers talking about, oh, that's not knowledgeable. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. But anyway, I say, but everyone is okay with Crawford doing it, right? Because that's the truth. Nobody had a goddamn issue when Crawford was moving up 3 weight classes to fight somebody like Canelo. Now we going to make it seem like Gabriella isn't on Crawford's level, but Baumgardner is on Canelo's level, and it's too much danger. You know what I'm saying? It's weird, but you see, Amanda says, not sure if everyone is okay with Crawford wanting it, but it's a big difference when a fighter asks for it like he is, as opposed to fans or podcasters asking for it. So this is what I'm saying. Now we're not supposed to even recommend fights. So now Amanda's telling me we just sit here and take what they give us. That's boxing. Take what they give you. Don't recommend, don't ask. Take what they give you and shut up because you're not a fighter. Bro, it's getting nasty on these streets, bro. Nasty on these boxing streets. Then you got Tone hating on me, talking about quote tweeting the post and tagging Slim Goody like, oh, you hating on Slim Goody. Like, yo, I really pissed off the male community because they some hornbags, so their favorite fighter who they want to see at the weigh-in ain't on the list, and they get mad. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all this is. Yeah. That's all this is. So this is the tweet here. Someone says, one of the champs at 18 would make more sense, especially if Fundora is struggling for better opposition in and around the weight class. So I come back and say, none of these names bigger than Baumgardner fight. Tone really gonna tag Slim Goody. Stop hating on Slim Goody. I mean, these dudes out here twerking for these ladies, for real, for real. They all want somebody to kiss them on the cheek because they said something nice about a girl. Y'all weird, man. Y'all weird. That's super duper weird. But Johnny, man, welcome to the show. What up?
What up? What's going on? Yo, I wanted so bad to jump on earlier, man, but I couldn't, man. I wanted to bring out the Puerto Rico. Toma! My man Edgar headlining in New York City. I wanted so bad to jump on with my Puerto Rico digs. Where's Alex Vega at, man? Where's hating ass Alex Vega? Because I heard Alex Vega hating earlier, bro.
Super
Where he at?
He's in the chat hating right now. He literally said, oh, let's do Hannah Gabriel's versus Fundora. This is what I'm saying. These dudes, they're such hipsters. They're mad that Fundora's out the bag, right? It's no longer a secret about Fundora, and now they're mad. Oh, look at these casuals. They want Fundora to move up 5 divisions. No, let her fight Dina Thorsland from fucking Iceland. Jesus Christ. Nobody gives a fuck about Dina from Canada or Dina from Norway, wherever the fuck she's at. Sydney, I don't give a damn. Nobody cares, bro. Y'all trying to make people that we don't care about popular. That's not how it works, man. You can't make someone popular because you got a relationship with Slim Goody. She still ain't fucking bigger than Alicia Baumgardner, Tone. Don't matter how many times you tag her and try to hate on me in public. Slim Goody not a bigger fight than Baumgardner, and it will never be.
We calling you out, Tone. We calling you out.
We see you on Twitter hating on that girl Gabriella Fundora. You probably trying to protect Alicia Baumgardner. You and Amanda Serrano, y'all got a conspiracy to protect Baumgardner, and you trying to put fucking Sharetta Metcalf. Like, no disrespect to Metcalf. She's on her Tevin Farmer shit. She won a belt after 4 losses, but she got 4 losses. There's a blueprint. You feel me? So all of a sudden, now Metcalf with 4 losses is the girl to stop or disrupt what Fundora got because Tone trying to go to Houston and chill with Slim Goody. That's what you doing.
What's up with these allegations?
I seen you on Twitter. We screen shared your tweets out here.
You out here tweeting with the ops, bro. You tweeting with the ops.
Man, salute Sharetta Metcalf. That's a lovely queen right there. She deserves her shot at a Gabzilla payday if that was to arise. She can't get a Gabzilla payday? What's going on out here?
She could get one, but what about Gabby? She doesn't deserve the big names. You telling me she got to stop along the way?
This is a big name. Sharita Metcalf is a big name. She just had a skit with a super influencer. You ain't see it?
Oh, my God. That robot skit, come on, man. It was funny for like the first 10 seconds. Let's stop, bro. These 4 skits, dude talking about he want to learn how to box. Then he straight disrespected her, talking about she don't give up the pussy, but you gonna act like you ain't see that part of the skit.
Wait,
oh, now he quiet, you see? Now he quiet, but when my man said, wait, it don't, and he opened his legs twice trying to show like if the robot, quote unquote, Sharita Metcalf, don't have sex with him. Come on. Tell the truth. You out here promoting the little nasty skit. I couldn't even let my daughter watch that. I had to turn it off. My daughter, let me see. I said, no, we not watching that. I don't know why that influencer trying to get that robot to have sex. Nasty,
hey,
just
man.
nasty. You out here promoting nasty stuff.
Hey, man. Alicia.
What you got to say about that?
I didn't see all that coochie, respectfully.
You gonna act like, oh, man, let me find this then. So, because we all going to have.
I got the, man, I don't know what part of Instagram you on, my brother. I'm on the clean Instagram over here.
Okay, well, here we go. Here we go. Where is that? Where's her little, oh, here we go. We got it. Now why she be like, oh, I ain't see that part. I ain't see that part, but Nessie everything.
See, I swear to God, I'm about to be whooping everybody ass. My new boxing robot will teach me how to do that shit. Yeah, that's what I
activate. She's the best boxer in the world.
She is the best fighter in the world. I done go crazy. What else she do, man?
Man, she got a mean jab.
First starters, why Tone ain't saying nothing about him sexualizing this poor boxer? She just became a world champ. We gonna talk into her box. We gonna look at her vagina and say, what else does she do?
Jam, okay.
Mean uppercut.
Why he still talking to her box though, Tone?
She don't.
Look, she don't what? Where'd I pause it at? Why he opened his legs when he said she don't, and look, where I paused it at. We gonna sexualize young ladies. This is how we gonna grow women's boxing. It's better to sexualize a young lady, sell her box on Instagram, instead of matching her up with Gabriela Fundora. That's how much of a motherfucking monster she is. You motherfuckers rather sell this woman box on Instagram than put her in the ring with motherfucking Gabriela.
What?
Never mind.
Oh, he said never mind. Once the dude said, what? Dude was on some Diddy shit. He said, what? We selling you a robot. You trying to sleep with it. What you got to say about that, Tone? What you got to say about that?
Hold on.
You ain't see that, huh? I made it abundantly clear. Yeah.
Oh,
sad activities on Instagram for sad activities on Instagram for clout. Oh, we want to get as popular as Gabrielle Fundora. Let's sell the box. Let's sell the box on Instagram. Nasty work.
You gotta let Tone work here, bro. Tone, take it away, bro.
Hold on, man. All right, Johnny. So hold on, man.
Don't bring me into this.
Okay, man. Johnny, it's levels in this game. Respectfully, it's levels in this game. Alicia, the face of boxing, Baumgardner, she's sitting at 676,000 IG followers. Gabzilla sitting at 26. You not ready, my nigga. Respectfully, this is undisputed at a higher level. At a higher level, we the one that put hands and feet on Michaela Mayer, that white Nubian queen. We the one that whooped her ass. Respectfully, we the one that went abroad to go ahead and whoop her ass, nigga. It's levels. Don't mention no Alicia Baumgardner when Gabby ain't even took care of the smoke at 118 in them other divisions. You got to relax. This is the bomb.
Tone.
The face. What are we talking about?
Adrian Broner skipped over 140 when Danny Garcia was there, when Lucas Matisse was there, when Zab Judah was there. He moved straight over. Went to Paulie, got a belt at welterweight, and fought his biggest fight in Maidana that was promoted as a pay-per-view until the last minute. They took it off pay-per-view. So All I'm saying, I say that to say, yeah, we could skip over a division. Just like Bam fucking Rodriguez, who you like to cheerlead for, Big AZ, Big AZ. Well, he skipped the whole goddamn division too. So if it's good enough for Bam, why can't Fundora do it? I mean, you either like Fundora or you don't. You either want her to get a big bag in a big fight, or you trying to hold her back for whatever reason. Maybe, play the link, Tone. Deeper, darker link, maybe. Maybe it's a conspiracy that Tone got against Gabriela Fundora. Maybe he don't like the way Samson is maneuvering that career, and he feel a little bit jealous. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you jealous Fundora undisputed. Maybe you jealous that Fundora has Samson really treating her like a fighter, whereas David's getting treated like a stepchild. So you trying to sabotage the moves of Fundora, because you know if her next fight's Baumgardner, that's something that Samson Lewickovic ain't never done for David, let alone can do. He ain't got to fight as big as Alicia Baumgardner and Gabriela Fundora to give David Benavidez. And that's the Chilaquiles, motherfucker.
Chilaquiles. Chilaquiles. Now, first and foremost, when AB jumped up them divisions, AB was the A side. Let's be clear. Alicia Baumgardner ain't no Marcos Maidana. This is different levels. Again, she whooped Michaela Mayer, the one that you give props to for them two mid-ass fights with Sandy Ryan, where she threw paint on the girl and got it discombobulated. It might have been some slithering going on with the trainer.
Allegedly.
I don't know, respectfully. But this Gabby ain't gonna jump up and A-side Alicia Baumgardner. Are you on crack? Are you smoking the finest of Bolivian coke? Nigga, this is Alicia Baumgardner. Gabby, stay in your lane. I love you, Gabby, but you not fucking with the bomb, nigga. This is the bomb. Respectfully. Put hands and feet on niggas. Respectfully. Yeah, man.
Johnny,
I got
man,
a question.
you in the middle, Johnny. Is it a good fight or not, Johnny?
I got a question. Is it safe to say that the women obviously aren't as popular as the men? That's a fair statement to say, right?
Yes, it's top heavy.
Right. So more than anything else, with women boxing, it is going to be more name recognition, right? Because they're not as popular as the fighters. So why wouldn't we want to see women fighters that we know, that we admire, that are doing big things in the world of boxing in their own weight division? Why would we not want to pair them against each other, Tone? That's my question to Tone. You know what I mean? Because that's all we're trying to do. It's about name versus name.
Johnny, when the last time a men's boxing podcast has debated over a women's boxing match like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the powers that be don't even understand a super fight and how to make one.
Right. So that's why I'm asking Tone, like, why is he so against it when, if you really look at it from a dollar and cents perspective, from a conversation, from a fight chat, a live fight chat, you don't think that people will be more engaged into a fight like that rather than a fight with Gabby and somebody else in her division because she hasn't taken care of everybody in her division? That's the only question I would throw out there to you.
So you want Gabby to get cooked? That's what we want. You want Gabby to her career to end early.
Oh, so now we know what it is. You scared?
Scared?
So you protecting Gabby? Is that what it is?
Yeah, he protecting.
No. Ness, what's the difference? Subtract 676,000 Instagram followers from 26,000.
Here we go. We talking about follow, man. We talking fights. We want to talk boxing, real boxing. You talking about followers? Hey, yo, he protecting Gabby or his relationship with Alicia at all costs.
This the same nigga who, if I say Carmel Moulton, let's go ahead and run that squad with Shakur Stevenson, the nigga gonna say, oh, Carmel, he's not ready.
How he gonna be ready for a 3-division champ, Tone? We talking undisputed versus undisputed. You talking prospect versus 3-division champ. Come on, man. Get your man, Johnny. Get your man.
Carmel Tank. Let's run it. Run the squabble then.
Okay.
That's what we want. We want Carmel Moten. They both in 135.
Hey, yo, we got toned down bad. Look at him. He out here losing. Talking about Carmel versus Tank. All because we want to see Gabrielle. Hey, yo, I see now you can't say anything about Baumgardner. Look how he crashing out. He want Carmel to get in there with Tank just to hurt me because he's fearful Baumgardner going to get destroyed by Gabzilla.
Nah, man. Gabzilla, she got other work to do. We on a whole different grind. We the face of boxing. Respect.
Hey, yo. Alicia Baumgardner don't got no big fight out there. We all know Jake Paul and MVP Promotions is not, and I repeat, is not giving her no Serrano fight. So what's her super fight, ladies and gentlemen? If you can't get Serrano, what's your super fight? A Michaela Man rematch? That's super?
That shit sell. When they were sitting side by side at the Nick game, Tone, that shit sell, bro. They ain't fighting each other.
No, y'all niggas, that's what y'all do. Y'all try to put y'all projections on the fighters. Oh, David, what's David's? No, David is cool with Lambos. We just sold out a steakhouse. We got Versace on. David's wife, that bitch, and
he didn't say sell out a steakhouse. This is out of control.
Yeah. Don't put your projections on my fight.
See, shout out to my girl Sharetta. She ain't fall for the bullshit from Toe. Yeah, champ. Just because you got that belt, you ain't switch up. Look, she put right to me because she know you messy, not to you.
No, she put that to you.
No, that's to you. She said she know you being messy, laughing out loud at you.
No, she put that to you. Sharetta, come to the hate. Be the first guest on the Hatrix.
Listen, Sharetta want that Dina Thorslin fight. I'm sure she want that. She ain't calling out for no Gabzilla Fundora.
Man, nasty work, B. Nasty. Y'all, Alicia Baumgardner is fine where she at. She undisputed. She the face of women's boxing. And when I say the face, I mean the face. And she got the skill.
This is why Canelo fans the best, man. Canelo fans the best because we understand what our favorite fighter can do. So when Bud wanted to move up 3 divisions, we said, hell yeah, bring him up, little skinny motherfucker. We ain't get scared. We said Gabby should move up. They already they doing Morse code to Alicia. Beep, 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 beep. Please move out of the division. Beep, 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 beep. Please retire. Beep, 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 beep. You're MVP spokesperson now. You're too pretty to fight. Y'all scared as fuck. I want to see squabbles. I want to see squabbles. You want to see the King of Iceland fight versus Gabby. No, nobody care about no motherfucking Dina, Tina, Rena Thorslin. That shit sound like she a Viking somewhere, like she Mikkel Kessler's sister. We good. Bring on Baumgardner.
Disrespectful. Y'all is disrespectful.
Bring on Baumgardner. Big names only. Big names only.
Bro.
So is Gabby. That's how Jermell and Crawford got their shots at Canelo. They had the undisputed card. We trying to punch ours in too. Stop holding us back, Tone. Stop holding us back. That's how Crawford got where he at.
Ray Rodriguez, you can take Ness dick out your mouth, nigga. You can take it out your mouth, nigga. You literally jumped up in the air and caught his dick in your mouth. Shut your whole ass up, nigga. Respectfully. Alicia Baumgardner, if she want to squabble, she ain't never duck no smoke, nigga. If Gabby want it, whatever it is. Jake's her manager, Nikisha's manager. If they gonna send the offer, they gonna send the offer. Bottom line, if that's the squabble, you act like Alicia duck smoke. She ain't ducking no smoke. Dubois' sister, Dubois, Francois, it don't matter. Alicia in 7. Respectfully. Alicia in 7, nigga. It don't fucking matter. This Alicia Baumgardner. She got the skills and she a baddie.
What's going on?
Cool. What it do?
Here's a baddie.
Ready though, we here, man. Hey, man. This is why I said, bro. Have them meet at 118 because I knew that was gonna happen. They were gonna say too many weight divisions, this, that, and the third. You know, it makes sense for 118 for Gabriella to go up to 118 and take over that division. You know, there's decent names up there where, like we said, their names. I know you were mentioning about the Horn Dogs and shit like that, but unfortunately, those are the 2 biggest names in that division. which is Neeks and Bridges. Those are the two girls up there that make sense for her to go overseas. And Sky Nicholson, I think, right? Sky Nicholson is at 18, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Nicholson. No, she's at the division below the one that Baumgardner was supposed to fight. She lost to Tierra Brown.
So she's 26.
I think she's 30. Ain't that 30 or 26?
30. I forget. But even at 20 to 26 isn't bad. Like she could meet Serrano at 26. That's where Serrano normally fights at. You know what I'm saying? So look, that's still a mega fight for her. She could go up to 26, fight Serrano at 26. 35, I think that might be too much, but it makes sense. If the money is up there, why not? But meet Ebony Bridges, meet Shanika Johnson. Along the way, you can meet Erica Cruz. You could do Amanda Serrano at 26 for Undisputed. And then you can fuck around and go to 35 and meet Alicia Baumgardner. And that'll be interesting, believe it or not, man. Like, I know Two-Tone talking about how she'll get rocked, but we saw how Baumgardner had problems with Michaela Mayer, and Michaela Mayer was towering over Alicia Baumgardner. So, I'm pretty sure Fundora is way taller than that, and she hit way harder than Baumgardner. So, imagine her at 35, hitting the way she's hitting right now at 111. Like, it makes sense, and it might be a dangerous fight for Alicia Baumgardner. But I think that's further down the road, and there's a lot of money to be made for her coming up. I'm in agreement with her fighting these names, making a platform on her to eventually make a super fight. And as far as for Alicia Baumgardner mega fight, I know you was mentioning this. I think that she could do a Katie Taylor or Cameron. Those two fights are the only two fights out there besides Serrano.
Bro, but Katie Taylor might retire. Serrano might retire. This is the third fight. Like, that's what I'm saying. There is no super fight for Baumgardner other than lying to the public and saying that Michaela Mayer is a super fight.
What are you talking about?
That shit
Hold on. Our super fight is Sky fucking Nicholson. Too baddies.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. She just got beat up, man. What the fuck is he talking about? My man trying to make anything a super fight. This is what I'm saying. You see, and this is what I'm saying. This is your average female boxing fan. A dude that just want to see two oily women in the ring. He don't want to see boxing. He want to see oiled up women. He talking about two baddies, one off a loss is a super fight.
Nigga, I'm trying to help this sport.
If they don't retire, the names that make sense: Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano, and Cameron. Those three fights make sense for Alicia Baumgardner. Those are her mega fights. If they stay
Sky Nicholson.
Ain't no money for her.
Like I said when I brought up Sky, man, that's a baby super fight.
Do you want men to fight?
Sky is only famous because she's on old boy. That's it.
If you really want men to fight by the fight, you need to let Gabby move up and wait.
Oh, who want to fight? Cappy Cool?
Yeah, that's Cappy Cool.
Hold on. Cappy Cool. You know, women don't even support women, bro. No bitches go to WNBA games.
Well, I just seen Amanda Serrano come to support Alicia Baumgardner on Twitter, so you wrong again.
No. Cappy Cool. Who buys the most WNBA tickets?
He crashing out, y'all. He crashing out.
No, tell me.
Bro,
tell me.
So you yelling so much, the mic don't hold your voice, bro. You
Happy Cool.
Bro.
Yo, we got Tone crashing out, y'all.
Be cool. Who buys the most WNBA tickets?
I have no idea.
He talking about, and tell him we talking about fucking boxing. He talking about every other sport but boxing.
No, same shit. Who buys the most WNBA tickets? Nigga or bitch? Which one?
There we go. We got to get Gabby on, man. Where Gabby at, man? I hope Gabby answer me, bro. We got to get Gabzilla talking about this fight so motherfuckers know. Go against the Harlem Gigolo.
That's what I thought. Niggas want to. So let me answer for you. Men, Men buy the most tickets. Men. So when it comes to women's boxing, you don't think men are going to buy something with two bad bitches fighting? Are you on crack? You think they want some monster islands out there, nigga?
I'm not saying that's not. I'm not saying that that's possible. I'm not saying that may be happening. But what I am saying is that from a fighter's perspective, like for two good fights, you know what I'm saying? Not just fucking two asses in the ring. What makes sense are these mega fights. Not just because you're pretty doesn't make it a mega fight. We've seen that happen, you know, and that shit doesn't produce shit. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about fighters here. We're talking about the best fight for the public. You're talking about two asses.
Who get more viewership, Baddies or Clarissa Shields' last fight?
I wouldn't know. I mean, because UK numbers don't come out, so the only baddies that are coming.
Baddies, nigga, baddies, niggas want to see baddies fight, nigga. You think they got any ugly bitches in the WWE? What are we talking about? And for all you niggas talking about blood pressure, I got 20,000 steps in today, nigga, and I'm down 20 pounds, and I'm going to Water Wars. Nigga, say something.
Two-tone, I'm entertaining you right now, right? So has any of these baddies had their own supercard? Has any of these baddies fought by themselves? No, 9 times out of 10 they fight on a men's card. Who knows if they you see, so you don't know that. You can't give me those stats.
I know, bro. What are you talking about? I know the stats, bro. I know the WNBA has never turned a profit in their entire life.
We're talking about boxing here. We're talking about boxing here. I don't give a fuck about the NBA. I'm talking about boxing. And the boxing cards, is there a fight card full of baddies that have produced numbers, or has that fight card been with men fighting on that card?
Copy, cool. Let me get to some other people, man. Phone lines is lit. Tone crashing. Ow. I just realized I had Freddie Fundora number, so I text him. I be forgetting, bro. I be having so many numbers, a homie forget. Hopefully he responds. I also hit up Gabby. We need Gabzilla on the show, man. She need to give us her opinion,
Toya,
man.
You're not no bitch, baby. Toya, you're not no bitch, baby. I'm just calling the bitches bitches.
This don't make no sense. And the fighter's going to hear that like, oh, Tone just called me a bitch. He want two bad bitches.
None of the fighters,
man. You so sexist.
I love Scott.
You thinking about oiled weigh-ins versus good squabbles, man. Crazy. Nasty word.
No, I'm talking levels, B. And it's absolutely disgusting that Edgar Berlanga's headlining over Shakur Stevenson. Niggas never get shit. Niggas never get it right. Never get it right. Never get it right. Nigga headlining over a WBC 135-pound motherfucking champion against William Zepeda. What are we talking about? Niggas never get it right. That's why I hope Shiraz beat the brakes off Edgar. Pillar the fucking post.
Shiraz getting knocked out. Your hatred, and your hoarse voice for yelling ain't gonna change. Shiraz going to fucking sleep.
No, Berlanga ain't got the fucking IQ. Stage too big. Now this nigga headlining.
Stay on that side. Stay on that side, because when we told you he was a star, you ain't believe. Then you start begging for him to fight David Benavidez. Now you see we giving David Benavidez the cold shoulder, so your admiration has quickly turned into hate. But it's all good. Once we knock out Berlanga, we gonna be fucking dancing.
It's over.
Shout out to everybody that called him an undercard fighter because they don't understand business. Now we in a WBC eliminator to Canelo Alvarez.
Horrible.
Big New York City. Big Puerto Rico. Shout out TS. Man, shout out Arcangel, Bad Bunny. Everybody that fuck with Edgar, man. Y'all some haters. Y'all some haters. And the hate is never going to be greater than the love that Edgar get on these Puerto Rican streets.
Edgar, man, my Puerto Rican community, man, y'all got the wrong Puerto Rican headlining. The best Puerto Rican boxer out right now is Shakur Stevenson, Rockstar Shakur. That man, that it's disgusting how they doing Shakur Stevenson right now. You got a nigga that got whooped pillar to post by Canelo, a fucking punching bag. Then a nigga go fight a nigga from the bodega. Then they at the same party.
And since you in your feelings, I hope you know this the second time that Shakur's co-main to Edgar. Because when they sang that duet, he was the backup singer too, motherfucker. You know that shit. The video is out. Tell him, Tip. Tell him. We had Cole down on one knee, ad-libbing, while Edgar was standing up doing the motherfucking main event joint. You feel me? Like, don't ever get it confused, man. What up, Tip?
Yeah, man. Niggas out here crashing. Bro, we gotta stop it, man. This I don't know what it is with Alicia Baumgardner and why the co-hosts always seem to crash out over
It's
her,
always
man.
a co-host crash out over Baumgardner.
This is crazy.
Solid call. That was a gem.
Yo, Tone, what's going on, man? What's up, man?
Yo, even Berlanga took strays on that shit, bro.
Man, that shit wild, man. You can't be dissing greatness, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can hate it as much as you want, but you can't diss greatness. You can't stop this motion, Tone. You know what I'm saying? What we got going over here in Puerto Rico, courtesy of Edgar Berlanga, TS, we the best. Y'all already know Terry Squadian. You know what I'm saying? Big Don Dada shit, man. Yeah, I mean, listen, man, it's a movement over here, man. You know what I'm saying? We did it big in New York at MSG. You know what I'm saying? We took over MSG. We went down to Florida. You know what I'm saying? We main event in Florida. You know what I'm saying? We drew the attraction even as the co-main in Florida. You know what I'm saying? We did such an event, you know what I'm saying, with Canelo that, you know what I'm saying, they wanted to bring us to Puerto Rico and headline. You know what I'm saying? It's the reason why Shakur on our undercard, man. Respectfully, bro. Because ain't nobody calling for Shakur to headline like this. Like, look, just look at it.
Bro,
Turkey out
PBC.
You said what?
Edgar not PBC. He got to deal directly with Turkey, bro.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I mean, we heard the rumor, though. We heard that Lewis might have been the one that brokered that for him.
We got shit in motion right now, man. We got shit in motion, man. You know
The rumor is that Keith Conley, his connect to Turkey is through Lewis.
Nah, man, take it back, bro. Take it back, Tip. This nigga's got to deal directly with the Turk, bro. This ain't an Al Heyman deal.
Hey, just know everything ain't moving through Al, man. See, y'all be listening to Ness. See, listen, Ness keep trying to throw the blame on Al Heyman. Y'all gotta understand, man. Ness not gonna throw his Latin brother under the bus and blame Louis the Cubist.
Oh, is Louis?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, now the worker is responsible for what the boss do.
Look, man, he want to blame y'all. He want to blame Al Heyman for David Benavidez and David Morrell. But when you look at that press conference, who was there? It was Louis the Cubist, bruh. Every time you turn around, Louis the Cubist is there. Who you think gonna be there when it's
Who gave Lewis the stain though? Just like every good OG, he got his stain from somebody.
Hey, man,
that shit can't pass down, man.
Try to throw Al under the bus, man. Don't worry. We gonna have a Louis the Cubist phrase coming soon, just for you, bro. Just for you, man.
I don't know, man. Yeah, Al seemed like the only one that could give somebody that type of authority, bro. And you want to ignore that.
Run me for one. I mean, we keep hyping up Alicia Baumgardner. That's cool and everything, but Tone, wasn't you just talking about her fighting on Tubi?
No. I was the only one.
He forgot. He forgot.
I was the only one on the Boxing Voice who was watching her fight. Y'all was watching some other mid fight. No, yes, yes.
Yeah, man, because we trying to grow the sport, man.
Side, nigga. I love Gabby, but I pick sides, nigga. You ain't never want to see Tone
ain't nobody fucking with Gabzilla, man. You know how I'm rocking, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody y'all gonna need Mothra to stop her, bro. Y'all gonna need Mothra. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody stopping her. We ready to move up to 30 right now. All we need is a couple steaks and snack, and we good. And we got 35 in a week.
Let me be in that interview because Ness gonna be on protection program. I'm looking in eyes to see smoke.
I'm about to hit up Baumgardner, man.
All this talk about Baumgardner knocking shit. When the last time Baumgardner knocked something out? 2021.
She just split. She just split that the white queen.
Man, she ain't had a knockout since 2021, man.
Ooh. Preach.
Yeah, cut that out. We knocking shit out in the last 5 fights. Come on, bro. What you think we gonna do when we move up and we get even stronger? We putting hands and feet on Baumgardner. Respectfully. Man, y'all better stop playing with Gabzilla. Y'all know what time it is, man.
Wilding, big.
Yeah.
Yo,
You the only one wilding.
That's crazy.
Baumgardner said 2 things to Tone on social media. Now he picking her to beat Layla Ali.
2? 2?
He picking her to beat Layla Ali now, man. I'm telling you.
Man, Tone, he better have that remake $1 Million Baby, man. This shit crazy. This shit crazy, man.
Alicia, you welcome at the Hatrix. You welcomed over there. you welcome. Man, where Gabby at, man? We need to find out. I guarantee. Oh, well, I'll get there when I get there. Yeah, get that script. Nigga, yeah. He's a great fighter, and I'll get there when I get there. Nigga, what?
She ain't saying that. Gabby gonna tell us right from the rip, if that's the fight the fans want, that's the fight I want. You crazy.
Respectfully, bro.
You crazy.
She gonna beat her with science. Respectfully, bro. She gonna beat her with science.
Hey, here's gonna go. I'll get there when I get there. I'm saving my money well. I'm putting it in real estate. Same shit.
Oh man. Hey man, I'm gone, man. Shout out Edgar Berlanga, man. You know what I'm saying? The movement.
Word.
The movement. Puerto Rico stand up.
Pop, dropped, and stopped. That's what they afraid is gonna happen, man. They trying to protect. We got Brandon Maurice, member for 50 months on that contender level. Shout out Maurice said, sundress season is approaching, boys. Drink your water, eat your protein. Don't be a simp and protect your mental health at all times. Love emoji. Ricky Dicky, $2. Edgar, better not let it go to the cards. Bruh, that ain't gonna save Hamza, man. Hamza not gonna get back-to-back robberies, bruh. Y'all live in a fantasy world. Point to the back-to-back robbery, please. Point to that one. You know, just point to one in history, just one. So I could be like, oh, damn, I ain't think of that. Mossberg, $5 Australian. Apply that logic to Berlanga, Ness. When it comes to building up fighters, we don't give a F about. Meanwhile, you don't give a F about him, but 650,000 people bought his pay-per-view. And his fights in Orlando be sold out. Maybe you don't give a fuck about him because you all the way down under, and he all the way over here, over where the poppies be. Boxing fan, $5. Ness with the check hook. Oh, yeah. Tone still sleep. Look at him, sleeping. Lil Zooted, $2. Tone went in his bag and put hooves on Ness. Okay, Lil Zooted. Sure. TM, $5. Tone trying to block Fundora out the game. Bro, sick. Bomb and Fundora, both undisputed. What's the problem? Yeah, answer that, Tone. What is the problem?
Hey, man, we on a different route right now. Respectfully. If Fundora asks for the squabble, hey, you know Alicia Baumgardner don't duck no smoke. You know that, Johnny? You know the bomb don't duck no smoke? Who has the bomb?
So you don't like that fight? Because you trying to make it about bomb and duck and smoke. Do you like the matchup?
Wouldn't that be like a dope ass? Wouldn't that be like a dope ass fight chat? That fight?
Fuck
it would be dope. You know, like why are you blocking it?
Whose power prevails? Is it the bomb or is it Gabzilla?
We all being for a treat, bro.
I don't know, man. I got Clarissa Shields next fight though. Respectfully. What's her name? Krishan Rock's sister, Tashiki.
I seen that left hook. That shit was nasty. And she stepped on a cigarette. She stepped on the cigarette. If you watch that shit in slow motion, she's like this and her fucking leg and everything. Yo, she did that like she really was taught how to box. It's
Yeah,
crazy,
and
bro.
Clarissa
I watched that shit on Twitter before you sent it to me. The algorithm pushed that. I didn't even know that was Christine Rock or
No,
Christine, whatever.
Tashiki. That's Tashiki.
Oh,
That's
the
her
girl.
sister.
Oh well, nah. Then nah. If it ain't that girl, like, what the hell we fighting?
No, she just as big as Krishan Rock.
Nah. But she ain't got that left hook. That girl was taught how to box somewhere.
Yes.
Somewhere she took some sort of exercise class, or she had a personal trainer.
Bro.
And she's the one that knows how to fight. It won't be the same thing if she's not the one that's fighting. That girl threw a perfect.
It's the same one.
Perfect. No, but
we talk about the same.
But you're saying it's Christine Rock that's gonna fight her, not, and she's not the one that threw the left hook.
No, Tashiki threw the left hook. Tashiki is Krishan Rock's sister.
But that's not who Clarissa would fight. You want Clarissa to fight Christine Rock?
No, I wanted to fight Tashiki.
Okay, me too. I would take that fight on some celebrity shit. That left hook was proper. She's got a puncher's shot. That was no gloves though. I'm sure Clarissa could put girls down too if there's no gloves. But to be out with so many people around you, the way she stepped back, the way she stepped on a cigarette, that was a really beautiful left hook, bro. Honestly.
Yeah. And I'm trying to get her on the Boxing Voice because she was on somebody's show calling out Clarissa and said, I knocked this girl out while I'm drinking Hennessy, Casamigos, might have popped some pills. Imagine if I trained and Clarissa on her
much
IG
harder though. It's so much harder to do that in a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine her landing that left hook on Clarissa in a real fight. Like, how does Clarissa not block it?
That's pay-per-view, bro. That's a big fight for Clarissa. That's a big fight.
So this is what you do. You want Clarissa to fight an influencer. You don't want Gabby to fight an undisputed champ.
No, I do want Gabby to fight her, but not next.
I mean,
not next.
They young now. I mean, Baumgardner's not getting any younger.
So what way? What way?
What you mean? You got to go to Baumgardner way. She got the belts and she with Jake.
So Gabby gonna go to 130. So she gonna gain what? 13 pounds? How many pounds?
Nah, it's like
Johnny?
18. Ain't she at 112?
118, right? No, 112.
I thought she was at 112.
So you don't even want her to grow into. So you think she Terrence Crawford?
Oh yeah.
Because you know for Canelo or Crawford, karma's coming to either one of them based off that outcome. Like if Terrence Crawford loses, we might be looking at his career differently. He might be dropped out. He might be dropped out of pound for pound.
Listen, Rigo jumped up 2 or 3 weight classes and lost, and nobody faults him. Nobody discredits him. They don't erase him out of history. If Gabby jumps up to be great and loses to the Baumgardner, who's known as a puncher, no love lost. Dust yourself off and try it again. At least your Aaliyah style. You feel me? Like, we trying to make things bigger and worse than what they are. Duran did it. Sugar Ray Leonard did it. Rigo did it. Kell Brook did it. Loma did it. People do it, bro. Canelo did it. Like, come on. Cali 619, Cali Factor 619, $2. Gabby is too small for top fighters at 130, 135. Bro, she's like 5'10". How is that too small? Like, bro, she throws some meat on them bones. How is that too small? I don't get it. $10. Chico, two-tone is down bad. Fake rock star Shakur topic is not more popping than Gabby Fundora. Same Shakur who's on Berlanga undercard. David Benavidez and Kerr wish they had Berlanga star power. Hit the music. Damn. Puerto Rico. Oh.
Oh, bro. Y'all didn't see David and Versace at that sold-out steakhouse?
Steakhouse. Yo, what is we talking about?
I have no idea what you're talking about, bro.
Yo, my man said steakhouse.
Yo,
Yo,
wildin'.
You said
Julio
that shit earlier, and I was like, what the hell is he talking about?
Julio Guzman, $5. It's super nasty when we're considering Instagram followers as a boxer's resume. Rest in peace to boxing integrity. $10, Chico. Time to drop a bomb for the dub. Ness, all I know is Berlanga would not let a Monguia outsell him in his own city like David let him do in Arizona. What Tone gonna do when Berlanga's on Netflix and David at a steakhouse meet and greet? Hey, yo, Tone.
That was
Tone,
good.
you see what you done started? You got motherfuckers coming at David because of you, man.
Steakhouse meet and greet.
That's wild.
Wait, what?
Steakhouse meet and greet. That's nasty, bro. Cause I ain't get it neither. I'm like, yo, Tone, what the fuck is this? Why this shit look like a Japanese steakhouse flyer? And it was. But shout out to David, bro. That mean you big. If a steak, like we trying to minimize it, but I'm about bags, bro. You paying me to walk through your steakhouse and you giving me you feel me, the hibachi with the special chef cooking for me and my lady and my son. Yeah, I'm taking that.
Yeah.
I'm taking that walkthrough. Post me all day on your Instagram. Give me the bag. Give me the free meal. I want the steak and lobster tail, you know, with the calamari, man. Yeah, give me that hibachi. Why not? That shit look like it was a hibachi steakhouse. I love hibachi.
Edgar would do like Peter Luger's or some shit like that, bro.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
Like next level shit, bro.
Obviously,
Come on,
Edgar
man.
is A-list, so, you know, he going to have some – he probably do Roof Chris. What's that spot on Times Square?
Luger's, bro. Peter Luger's, Ruth Chris.
Rose.
He doing Sonrisa, rum, baby.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
Edgar,
steak
he might go uptown and just go to Sofrito, you feel me? Keep it real BX, you feel me? Keep it real Latino. We got TB, IRL, $2. Gabby Chinney at Def 130, too small. Okay, maybe he wanted a comma there. Gabby Chinney and maybe that Atman, and definitely 130 too small. Needs 2 or 3 years. Ooh, Tip Bayless, $2. Alicia subbed out Danny for Tone. Damn. Julio Guzman, $2. Tone wants to see Alicia versus Scott in a pillow fight. That's sexist, man. That's what I be saying. Tone calling super fights the girls that's appealing. DJ Double D, $5. If Gabby jumps up and beats AB, she will become the new GWOAT, the female version of Canelo. Flex emoji. Tone knows this. That's why he's crashing out right now. Cried out loud emoji. Edwin, $2. Salute Tone for keeping it 100, only speaking facts. Mad Bat, $2. Daily dose of Tanquil. I want to see Gabzilla versus AB. Tank quality. See, that's all I care about. That my matchmaking is fuego, man. And the seed is out, just like the seed of Earl Spence and Mario Barrios. That's my seed. That's my seed. I put that out there. And it's growing. Now, I get the rumors of the maybe left field fight for Barrios with Pacquiao. But that Barrios Earl Spence rumor has picked up steam. Ever since I made it a fantasy fight on Twitter, then you got fake Bob Santos quotes about it, because you know we confirmed those was fake. But there's been a lot of talk about it. And now it ain't going to be no different with Fundora and AB. That's going to be the next big fight people want. And again, for Alicia, now that you cannot get the pay-per-view with Baumgardner versus Shields, what other pay-per-view do you even potentially got out there? Gabby versus Alicia, that's a super fight. Y'all on Netflix, do it on Netflix. Forget about pay-per-view. That's a super fight. Crash Out, Mr. Perfect, $2. There's only one quote. Stop it. There is only one quote at the moment, but Floyd Mayweather said it best. Records was meant to be broken. You know what I'm saying? Records was meant to be broken. Not everybody is original like TBE and could just become the TBE. Some people, you know, they want to be the new GOAT. They want to be the new TBE. They ain't going to make up their own acronym, you feel me? We got Michael with the $10. Whoa. Okay. Michael with the $10. He says, if your nookie gonna make me crash out like Ness and Tone, I want it. I don't know how I'm crashing out. That's Tone crashing out. I don't know what I did to crash out. I'm just, you know, picking a good fight here.
Yo,
James
Tone went in,
Benitez, what up?
Tone went in today. Word, bro.
James.
Hating on Big Bomb. Hating on Big Baumgardner, man.
How we hating because we want
We
her
ain't
in a
hating,
super
bro. We want
fight?
to see her in there against yeah, we ain't hating. I love
Right now, don't nobody even know who she fighting, bro. Who she fighting?
She fighting a girl from Netflix Heist.
Say her name. Say her name. Say her name.
I don't even know.
Miranda from Colombia, bro. You're a movie buff.
Say her name. Say her name.
Miranda from Colombia.
What's her last name?
Give me a Colombian last name.
Here we go. Here we go.
Miranda Sariano.
So now it's a big fight because she a movie star.
This is the bomb.
That's easy work, bro. That's easy work for Alicia. You know that shit, Tone.
What? The girl from the
I'm about to get the bomb on right now. The bomb. Don't you fan out either. Oh, Baumgardner. Don't be fanning out. Don't be melting, all right, Tone? Keep that same heat. Jump in. Is you gonna fight Big Gabzilla? That's what we want, Tone. The same Tone they be throwing all the fight. Oh, yeah, Tone going in. Let's see if he gonna get them hard questions to Baumgardner.
You got her? You got her, man? You got her? You got her?
Yeah, I got her.
Oh, shit. Yo, shout out to Ness. Shout out to TBV, bro. Yo, over 1,100 viewers right now.
He nervous. I see his cheeks red. His cheeks red.
Y'all trying to merge universes. I got to get off here.
His cheeks red.
I'm about to get off here. Y'all trying to merge universes.
Yo, we cooking right now, bro.
She got the link, champ. She got the link. Let me pull up her post because I did make a post for her about a week ago.
Energy, you over there hate.
Who? I wanna ask her directly. I'm like, hey, Bomb, you don't think it's hating because I want to see you fight Gabby, right? Because that's how Tone making it sound.
Ace, I'm up out of here.
Watch Tone be like, nah, because you's a young Nubian queen sister, and I ain't want Gabzilla. Come on,
Ace,
Tone.
I'm up out of here.
Nah, ain't no up out of here. You better not leave.
You leaving? Oh man, you ain't leaving, bro. We ain't letting you leave.
Let me get to some callers. If she jump on, we gonna put y'all on mute.
Bro.
Nike, what up? She got the link though. She says she jumping on.
Shout out.
Nike Hendricks, you gotta unmute.
Yo, you better not fucking log off.
Johnny, I'm up out of here.
Tone a fool. Nike, we moving on. Jay Swift.
Oh shit. What up, OG?
Lord child.
Jay Swift. Jay Swift, you gotta unmute. H-Town.
1 2 1 2.
Oh, we hear you.
There we
What
go.
up?
Yo, y'all niggas is funny. But let me get through this real quickly. Y'all niggas is funny. I'm gonna say Gabriella for last. First of all, you're talking about Edgar Berlanga and how he got his ass whooped pillar to post.
Nah,
A lot
we
of
ain't
brothers.
talking about that.
Nah. I ain't talking about you. Tone said that. You know I'm an Edgar Berlanga fan. First of all, this is boxing, men's boxing. Motherfuckers get punched on, and he punched on somebody. He just didn't know he needed more muscle. Because if he had more muscle, he would have done better in that fight. So, and he's still the number one rated to come out of boxing right now. So you can say what you want, but what I want to see him do is I want to see David Benavidez come down to a light middleweight, come down to middleweight and fight them two fight. That's what I want to see. Because right now at light heavyweight, David is a bully. So I want to see him come down. Who else was I talking about? Y'all was talking about somebody else. Oh, Shakur Stevenson. The reason why he has so much problems because he turned down a lot of fights. He didn't have to turn down all them fights, but he turned them down. So, he's very independable, very undependable. It can't really depend on what he's going to do. That's just it with Shakur Stevenson. And y'all niggas watch Gabriella fight one day, and y'all just got y'all names all in her mouth, and all in your mouth, talking shit. And I'm thinking to myself, I ain't never heard y'all mention Gabriella before. I'm the one that brought her up when we was talking about Katie Taylor and Amanda Soriano. And I said that they need to teach Amanda how to block, use her elbows, so when she comes in with her head, she can punch
Jay,
one of the,
Jay, I got my guests on. So Tone, you sticking around?
Yeah, nigga.
What's up, champ? How are you?
I'm great. I'm blessed. What's up?
We're blessed to have you. We truly appreciate you taking out the time. There's been a
Yeah, y'all
great
caught me at the
debate.
right time too.
There's been a
Huh?
great debate. Obviously, I put out that post. Some people thought I was crazy. It got Amanda to comment on it, and it's got my audience right now. There's over 1,200 people watching, talking about a potential fight with Gabriella, a.k.a. Gabzilla Fundora, and yourself. Now, obviously, it would take her to want to challenge herself to move up all those divisions, but do you think that's an unrealistic fight the way it's being met by some on social media?
Well, I was scrolling on my ex and I saw the post. I said, I know April Fool's just passed. So I was like, y'all funny. But listen, all in all, I think everybody would just love to see any type of matchup, if that was old or new, young or old. So, for me, if it gets the boxing fans talking, so be it.
Yeah, man, because salute Alicia. He was hating on you. He was saying you ain't
Who was
got no
hating?
suit. The guy up the Dominican guy right here. My Dominican brother right here.
What I said, and
Oh, he was hating.
What I said, and I want you to let me know if I'm wrong. The super fight that we would pay pay-per-view is the Clarissa fight. She's not trying to give it to you. What's your other super fight? Sky Nicholson lost. Amanda's not gonna fight you because y'all team now. So is Amanda or Katie Taylor, who's on the way out, are they gonna retire or give Baumgardner a shot? So yeah, I feel like the next big super fight would be Gabriella Fundora. That's not hating. That's just trying to find you a big fight that we would be willing to pay pay-per-view for.
Listen, I would say I'm not mad at that. mentality on that situation. I think there is plenty of pay-per-view fights to make. Again, we never know in boxing. You know what I'm saying? I know as much as we talked about me signing to MVP, we don't know what the future looks like. Maybe Amanda Serrano is in the future. Maybe Katie Taylor is as well. I don't see Katie Taylor retiring after this fight. Maybe. We never know. But what I do know is there's a rematch with Michaela Mayer that could happen at 140. I seen Michaela say that. So, again, I think there's a fight out there for sure that's pay-per-view. We just don't know which one it is yet. And that's what keeps it great.
So you didn't say if you think that fight was unrealistic though. Is that something you would consider?
Listen, for me personally, I think that's unrealistic. I'm a heavy hitter. You know what I'm saying? For Fundora to have to come up to my weight class, baby, I'm a dog. Do you see these arms? Like, I wouldn't want to hurt her. But I know we in the hurt game. You know what I'm saying? But listen,
this is what she needs to hear so she can challenge herself.
That's the chilling killers right there. Respectfully, it's levels to this game.
But
this
that's
girl
what
right
Fundora needs to hear. Now she has to decide, does she want to challenge herself? Does she want to prove to Baumgardner, well, I'm a heavy hitter too?
listen, fight Tierra Brown. Go to 26 and fight Tierra Brown. Then we can have a conversation.
I mentioned that one too. You see, your name is just bigger, but I mentioned that one, but I don't want no one to say if she happens to beat Tierra, which I'm not saying she can, that Tierra was old, because she is. You know, you and her are both in your prime, where someone can say Amanda's on the way out, Katie's on the way out, Tierra's on the way out. And let's be real, everyone is 30. Gabby is the youngest female, so you two are like in my opinion, the biggest fight. It's the biggest fight. I'm just trying to manifest here, man. We never know. I'm just trying to manifest.
I'm not mad at it.
And Nicholson is off the table. We all wanted you in Nicholson. I'm not saying you can't do it. A loss doesn't define a fighter, but you know, she lost. So it's not the same anymore.
Listen, I think at the end of the day, they just want to see me in the ring. So I think regardless on who it is, it's a matter of when and how soon, right?
So much to ask you. Do you guys want to jump in? I don't want to hog it, but the Derek James news, the MVP signing, just double congratulations.
The Netflix July 11th. There's so much good news to talk about.
So
What we talking
much.
about first?
Exactly, and I want to make sure we touch on all of it. I mean, that was a fantasy fight with Gabriella, but what you got going on in real life is amazing. It's been life-changing, and yeah, I just want to hear how has life been after the announcement, after, you know, letting the world know you're going to be on Netflix. I mean, like you said, so much to talk about.
Yeah, so much to talk about. Well, first, I just want to say that it took a lot of patience, and I'm so thankful to all my fans. Even y'all supporting me through just the midst of a whole bunch of stuff. And, we came out on top, as I knew I would. It was just a matter of time. We were negotiating with MVP for some time and, working out that deal and things like that. And it was just a matter of time. And I knew to take my boxing career to the next level, this was going to be my best move. And I've often mentioned that I'm not part of the old script of boxing. I'm writing my own script. And that's what I love about being in this era, 2025, the social media era, just who I am, representing self and, your brand. And I think Jake Paul has done an amazing job with that, and we can't take that away. So going to MVP has allowed me to be vocal. It's allowed me to have a voice. It has allowed me to be the businesswoman that I am and not just a fighter under a roster. It's big. It's a bigger picture. It's a movement. It's allowing women, again, however you want to look at it, they're having an opportunity to fight. Women just want to fight. They want to be paid and they want to do what they love. And MVP has provided that. And I'm happy that I can be, a part of this journey to help these young girls who have yet to be seen, yet to be heard, and yet to step in the ring. So that's with MVP. I think they're doing a great job with that.
You guys going to jump in before I go to the people's questions?
One question I have, Alicia. This is Johnny from the Hangout Spot. Nice to meet you.
Alicia.
Alicia. Yeah, I'm sorry, Alicia.
Okay.
So you mentioned MVP in the deal. Obviously, recently they've announced that Amanda Serrano has signed, I believe, a lifetime deal with Most Valuable Promotions, meaning she's going to be doing work for them after her career is over. I know this is looking ahead, but do you foresee something like that happening for you at some point where you can be a consultant, to be able to cultivate women talent for MVP in the future?
Yeah, I feel like with this the sport of boxing, I love to contribute in any way, even if that's on the men's side, even if there's on the women's side. Boxing's been my life. It's been my passion. So any type of way that I can contribute to the sport, I'd love to do that in the future, whatever that is.
Yeah,
But a
and
fight potentially with Amanda, that's not you wouldn't say that's off the table, because when I first saw that you signed and then you guys were hanging out together at the Nick game, I'm thinking that ship sailed. They'll never fight each other. And that's a fight that I actually wanted,
Hmm.
to see in the future. So that's not off the table. You're saying that that could potentially happen?
I mean, shit, I think anything can happen in boxing. You know what I'm saying? So that's just kind of where I keep it. I keep it open ended. We just never know. I know I've been very vocal about that fight as well. I know I'm sure MVP has known that for some time now. So again, we don't know, but I'm always open for that conversation. You know that.
How did you feel? And I'm messy. We all know that messy mess. But did you feel good when Nikita stepped in and kind of came to your defense on that Clarissa Shields question? Just wondering because I feel like every fighter wants a promoter to promote them and to
Hmm.
do what Nikisha did. I just don't know how you felt. It felt like you enjoyed the moment. How did it feel for you?
I think he did a great job. I think he did a great job speaking on behalf of his fighter and being part of MVP. And I think it's important to have a professional take when it comes to certain questions, when it comes to certain things. We can go all day talk about the whole situation, but sometimes it's necessary to just have Nikisa come in and just mention what he said and keep it moving. You know.
For sure, for sure. Tone, nothing else before I go to the people?
yeah, I wanted to say congratulations. You are a new homeowner, correct? I saw you post the keys on your Twitter to
Yes,
the house.
listen. New homeowner, new car owner, new real estate. It's just everything has been so great. I'm so thankful. And again, like July 11th is going to be lit. New trainer, new home, like new city, new environment. Everything is just falling into place. I love it.
How
Yeah, and
has the trend? Oh, I'm sorry.
you're real inspiring because your TikTok lives, you really be like rooted in God and really be inspirational. Have you always been like that, or was it like a flip that switch? Because like you've inspired me to get to work when these niggas ain't dropping videos, I'm dropping videos because you be out there training. So where did that come from?
I'm rooted in it. I'm rooted in being God's child, and I've always known to have this assignment on my life. My parents could speak for it. And, it's coming up a year since my dad has passed. So everything has just been orchestrated in a way that there's no explanation for it, but it's just a calling. And when you have that calling, you just do the work. And I'm just happy that I can be here to speak about it, encourage, inspire, because it's very real. I mean, I'm when the story is actually being taught and being shown, I think people will have just a better idea on who I am and why perseverance matters, and why whatever happens, it don't matter. It's something is always going to work in your favor. And that's just what kept my faith. So I've always had that as a young child.
And why on God's green earth would Michaela Mayer send you an offer after you whooped her pillar to post to pillar?
Because she loves me, and she still heard about that L that I took from her, like I said I would. And I'm not mad at it. She took her little loss, and she had to find herself again, and she got back to where she wanted to, and I love that for her. So at this point she's feeling on a high, and she want to get that lick back. But baby, you could never beat me again, ever. Like,
Do you think she's
you
gotten
could never.
better?
I think she has improved on some things, yes. I just know she ain't beating me, because
And
I'm only getting better. Shit.
what weight would you take that fight? Because she's gone up so high. Now she went to 54. She's at 47 right now. Where would you want that fight at?
I mean, she mentioned 140. I'll do 140. I ain't mad at 140.
Wasn't her initial offer for 47?
It was for 47.
And,
Yeah.
and is it 100% true that the offer was less than what they offered you the first time?
It was less. My manager Keith kindly called me. He was like, "Hey, they offered the mayor fight." And I'm like, "Okay, what wait, 147. Okay, how much?" "Well, less than the first fight." I'm like, "Absolutely not. I'm the champ here. Like, what are we talking about?" But again, I understand why they would make a low offer. Um, but nah, it's not that. I'm the big dog, like I've
So do
been
you
saying.
think,
So
you say you understand, obviously I'm trying to read between the lines, the offer came at a time where you weren't announced with MVP, so do you think they thought they could catch you at a bad quote-unquote time in your life because you didn't have a promoter?
not at all. I think they just try to play it and be like, "Well, let's give her this number." I'm not taking anything less than from the first fight. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's just principle. I think you stand on what you believe in and what your worth is. And I'm still the undisputed world champion of the world. So you got to put some respect on my name,
Yeah,
respectfully.
it doesn't make any logical sense if you lost to fight to offer it at a higher weight for less money. It just seems like an automatic no. I was just trying to get your point of view on it.
Yeah, I mean that's all it was. You know, they throw around numbers. They try to see, who they can grab with that, but like I said, I don't do anything less. This is business at the end of the day, and I need to make sure that I'm going to get my bag and then some. So,
All
that's
right,
what
I'm
that
going to go
is.
to the people. I got Ruin a 504 that says, what do you think of Clarissa crowning herself the GOAT?
You're going to have to ask her that, and I'm sure she's explained it many times.
What is the bomb? If she's the GOAT and Ali is the GOAT and Floyd is the best ever and Earl is the big fish, what is Alicia Baumgardner when it's all said and
Alicia
done?
Alicia Baumgardner is the top of the food chain. Like, that don't change. When you go look up top of the food chain, you see what's on there. It hasn't changed in years. So listen, this is legacy. This is bigger than belts. Let's have an understanding here. It's bigger than the belts you win, the medals you collect. It's how you give back into a community like boxing, like you give back to a generation like the younger kids. Like, it's bigger than me. And for me, it's just like people are gonna remember me by my acts of service. Not only what I do in the ring, but my acts of service on who I am as an athlete, an entrepreneur, and just someone who's loved the sport. You got to think about that. It's bigger than the belts.
So I be literally shaming these dudes for being sexist. So I'm gonna read this question only because I want to shame this guy. Cause I know the
Okay.
audience don't know that Quest is like this. Quest calls in with so much tough shit. He be even asking Tone to get in the amateur show I throw. And look how he does this. Hey, sexy. Quest from VA, congrats on your success. First of all, Quest, get a life. Talking about some hey sexy. Does that bother you that everybody is trying to like always make it about your looks versus your skill?
I mean, it is what it is. When you look good and somebody want to look at something, they're gonna look, and that's just what that is. But baby, one thing about it, these hands do the talking, so it just goes hand in hand. I love it. I love being a beauty and a beast. I look good at what I do in and outside the ring, so I'm not mad at it. But don't get disrespectful, because then I'm gonna have to block you.
So we're gonna have
I
to
don't like the
ask. We're gonna have
disrespect.
to ask. Was Tone's recommendation blockable? Since he likes to throw people under the bus. When I said Gabby was your super fight, he said, You know how Tone does it. He got a lot of little catchphrases. Alicia Baumgardner and Sky Nicholson. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna say the rest, but that's his super fight for his reasons.
That's the fight. See, I'm talking about what we gonna pay for. Pay-per-view. We off the bat. How much? Take my money. Take my bread today.
Give me your money then. Give it to me.
I got you. I got
Terrible. Terrible. So let me finish Quest's question. He says, congrats on your success career so far. What's your favorite fast food spot and movie to watch?
Okay. I was just talking about movies today. My go-to movie is 300. I love
Okay.
that movie.
I love it too.
It's just
Great movie.
it's giving warrior spirit. It's just giving like, yeah, I'm seeing it on business and for my family and for my, you know what I'm saying, my culture. And then my favorite fast food, I barely eat fast food, but if I had to choose, I'm probably going through Chick-fil-A for sure and get me a number 2 extra Chick-fil-A sauce. So yeah.
Wait, no chili killers? No chili killers?
Ain't no
Oh,
fast food for chili killers.
chili
Look.
killers.
We got Dodge that says, Alicia, Dodge Higher here. When you coming back to Charlotte, dinner on me whenever you do. Thanks for coming on the show and congratulations on the signing.
Yeah, Charlotte was a great time. Got to go to a HBCU out there just to experience the culture, the environment. I don't know when I'll be back there though. I ain't gonna lie to you, but great place.
We got Dre Day that says, salute, champ. Out of the active fighters today, who do you think is your best fight?
My best fight, active fighter. That's a great question. Listen, I want that Katie Taylor fight, y'all. I've been saying that for a long time. I want that fight.
I hope she gives it to you. I didn't even think like you've been sounding very confident. I hope that's you speaking it into existence, and maybe you know some inside info. But I just thought both them women were at the end of their career with this third fight. But if you believe she sticks around, that's amazing. That's a great fight. Where would you want that to happen?
Shoot, bring it to Dallas.
And would you be willing to go to her hometown if she asked? She hasn't been
Yeah.
back to Ireland since Chantel Cameron.
We can go to Ireland. Ireland is a great experience when I went the first time. It don't matter to me, y'all. I want the fight.
Beautiful.
So
Beautiful. Next one is from Blunt Nature. Hey, champ, glad to see you on the #1 boxing podcast, call-in show in the world. Question, where do you see your career in the next 3 years? Or better yet, where would you like to see your career in the next 3 years? Keep up the good work. Stay hungry.
appreciate it. Listen, the hunger is still there, y'all. It's lit. Like I was walking in the gym at 8 years old, and in the next 3 years, I see myself moving up to 35. You becoming undisputed. Whoever has the belts there. I think that's a great look. Moving up to 40. There's so many exciting fights to have in these next 3 years, and boxing moves fast. You know, I have another fight scheduled this year. We want to fight twice this year. So depending on how things are, I want to stay busy. That's the most important part. So it don't matter who it is. We just want to get in there. In the next 3 years, I'm changing shit. That's just what I know. There's something to stamp on this sport and to stamp with what I'm doing in the game. So I'm just looking forward to what that's gonna look like.
I got, hey, champ, Mr. Leon, what businesses are you invested in or out of boxing? If not, what businesses are you interested in getting into in the future?
Yeah, so I've invested in some stocks. I have some investments there. Obviously, I'm doing real estate. I would love to invest in my next big project, which would be my boxing gym. I want to have something for women. I want something for women to be able to come train, have a safe space, have a safe environment. Obviously, a juice spot. I'm all into health and wellness. I think we need more healthy options out here, especially just in the athlete world. I want to go get a smoothie at 2 o'clock in the morning if I want to. So we need some smoothie joints out here that's 24 hours, but definitely some health and wellness spots, a gym, recovery. Like, again, we have to invest in the body, y'all. And one thing about it, we only get one. So make sure you're taking care of it.
So is Texas going to be home base now? Do you want the gym to be in Texas, or the state you haven't decided yet? Is that post boxing career?
Right now Texas is home, and we just have to see what that looks like. Right now everything is falling into place, and so I'm just following that. There's a lot of buildings here that I drive by. I'm like, oh, that'd be a nice building. That'd be a nice building. So things happen fast. So we never know.
And how did you decide on Derek James? Obviously, you are who you are, so you could have had anyone. How did you decide on Derek? Was it just location because you're in that state and city, or was it the chemistry? How'd you decide to pick Derek over everyone else?
Yeah, well, I knew I wanted to move out of Vegas. I was there for a year. Vegas was cool, but there was no way I was flying back to the Midwest. Did that, done that, and I thought about Derek James. I love his energy as a person. He's very laid back. He's a teacher, and I've been wanting to find a teacher. The last teacher I felt like I had was Coach Ali, who has passed, and he was a great teacher, so he reminds me a little of him and just the fundamentals of boxing. That's where we start at, and I just think he's a great fit, and this is somebody that I look forward to having multiple in the rest of my career with. And I've gained a lot from many other coaches, but I think this one's going to be the stamp on the career.
All right, we got Bucky Rogers from Delaware. Salute, Queen. Congratulations on all your success and newly signing to MVP Promotions. Questions: if you had it your way, what would be your next 3 potential opponents? Great question.
Great question. Next 3 opponents, not in any order. I would have to do Katie, Amanda, and Caroline Dubois.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The new kid on the block. What is it about Dubois? You just want to quiet the naysayers, or you see something in her that you think will make a beautiful fight?
She a little pup, and you know what I'm saying? She needs to be trained. So I wanna let her know that, one thing about it, I love the hunger as a young pup coming in the game, but one thing about it, don't chew off more than you can. And I just feel like she's been very disrespectful lately, and I don't like that disrespect, because the last person that was disrespectful got beat and got her belts took. So yeah, just sometimes you gotta show them. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show them. So yeah, she would be a great fight at 35. Even old girl from Matchroom, Beatrice.
You want Beatrice?
We want them all. I told y'all, I'm not ducking nobody.
Okay.
We want them all. Beatrice, Caroline, Amanda, Katie. Yeah. I mean, these fights make sense at the weight class.
Where do you stand on the 3 minutes? Amanda definitely wants 3 minutes. Beatrice is a girl that's fought 3 minutes and pushes for 3 minutes. Where do you stand on that?
I can do both. That's the thing. Like, I can do 2 minutes. I don't have issues with 2, and I could and do 3 as well. So it's no big thing for me.
All right. Wayne Fitness, congrats, champ, on the signing. Is the aim to fight Serrano, or will Jake keep you guys apart? Thanks for coming on the show. London, UK.
I think that's a great question for Jake to answer. I think people have to understand, like, it's business at the end of the day. We're building the promotional company of MVP, so I don't think they shy away from that. I think they understand that there's money behind that. That's a big fight to make. So I mean, we never know, honestly, like I said.
Rob from LA, would you fight Tierra Brown?
I'll fight Tierra Brown.
CT's finest. Hey, champ, thanks for coming on the show. What's your music playlist when you're in the gym?
Yeah. My playlist be everywhere, y'all, but
fire. No. She no, fire. Her taste in music is incredible, and she has different varieties. You got to send me the playlist. You ain't even dropped it yet. Get on Apple
I
Music.
know.
You need you to drop that.
I know it. I'm gonna drop it. But if I had to give, like, obviously we playing Drake. I like Big X. I love some Spanish music. I love it all. Anything with a good beat. When you can dance, because I know how to dance, you can put on any music and get a rhythm. Boxing is rhythm. You feel me? So it's just one of them things. If you know, you know.
Yeah, lucky for
Champ, do
me
you
and
dance?
Tone, we
Do you
was at the
dance?
appreciation night. We got to see that you know how to dance. You and all the other female boxers. Y'all had a great time. We appreciate you came out. I'm sorry, Johnny.
I wanted to ask her if she dances bachata, merengue, salsa. You dance any of those or all of them?
Cumbia, bachata, all that. I grew up
Ooh,
in hell
that's
yeah.
what I'm
Listen,
talking about.
I grew up in Mexican culture. I was in quinceañeras. We were in quinceañeras every other weekend, and that was the best time to ask dad, can we stay tonight at our friend's house? Because that was the best time to get a yes. So yeah, listen, very cultural over here. I love Spanish music. It's perfect.
Nice. Major media. Besides boxing, what's another sport you are good in?
Track, wrestling, softball. I wrestled first before I boxed, so that's what really built the confidence to become a boxer. But I love me some track though. I love a good 200 meter.
I got Huang out of Houston. What's the chance? What chance do you give Jake against Canelo realistically? Don't answer that, champ.
Yeah, next question.
Mr. Perfect, can you please come main event at LCA in Detroit?
LCA. We can. I feel like at this stage in my career, I love to fight back in Detroit, but we trying to be we trying to be in LA. I want to fight in Vegas. I think that would be the next big ticket on the agenda is Vegas. Little Caesar's cool. I wouldn't mind it.
All right.
I'm from the Mexican Atlanta, Phoenix, Arizona. You need to come run a squabble.
Mexican Atlanta.
You need to run a squabble out here. You would love Alicia Baumgardner after party, big bags. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, say less. I like Arizona.
Yeah.
Next one is from Ali and Dago. Hi, Alicia. Who are your top 3 favorite fighters of all time?
Top 3 favorite all time. Gotta give Mike Tyson. Um, what's her name? Lucille Weicker. I gotta put her in there. And shit, Tommy Hearns.
Dre Bogus. Dre in San Diego. What up, champ? What's your go-to post-fight meal? Good question.
Shoot. Lamb chops and mashed potatoes and collard greens and yams and cornbread. Yeah.
Mad Bent in the Caribbean. What is your blueprint to be the face of women's boxing?
What's the blueprint?
What is your blueprint to
What
be
is
the
my
face?
blueprint? My blueprint is being myself, being very authentic, being very real, being vocal, and just letting that confidence be radiant for everybody to see. That's the blueprint.
George in the UK. Who has the best resume in women's boxing right now?
The best resume? Shit, I had to give that to Amanda Serrano.
Dom in the OKC. What's good, champ? Thank you for coming on the Boxing Voice for the interview. My question is, using active current women boxers today, build your ultimate boxer using defense, speed, footwork, and power.
That's a great question. I think the ultimate fighter. That's a great question. I have to think too much on that one, so we're gonna have to skip that question.
All right, all
But the
right.
power, you can put AB in there.
We got G from Brooklyn. Who do you think boxers today, excuse me, I read that wrong. Why do you think boxers today are so emotional / sensitive? Do you think it has anything to do with social media?
That's a funny question. One, I think everybody is emotional. And two, when you look at a sport like boxing and just the magnitude of the mental capacity that you have to train for months, to train for one day, to win or lose, it's either you're going to make it or you're not. You're either on top or at the bottom. That causes a lot of emotions to play in and it just happens and there's nothing wrong with that. Now managing your emotions is one thing, but everybody's emotional. Shit, I am, but I manage my emotions and I know what I got to do to make sure that I got a level-headed mind going into what I'm doing.
Two more, champ, and we're done. Toledo Treese, if you and Caroline Dubois fought, would you want it in the United Kingdom, America, or somewhere in Africa?
Listen, bring your ass to the USA. Let me show you something.
And
Come to the States.
final one is Octo that says, who's your favorite music artist and give us one good movie we should watch?
Um, Go watch Temptations if you haven't watched Temptations.
Yes.
And yeah. Yeah. What was the other question?
I'm David Ruffin, and these are the Temptations. That was big.
Who's your favorite music artist was the first part.
Music artist. Um, Music artist. Yeah, I don't Drake shit. Drake.
Yeah, Drake.
Drake. Yeah.
Tone, isn't your favorite artist Kendrick?
Favorite art? My favorite artist is Jay-Z. But Alicia, are you a Grand Rising person? Do you like to be text Grand Rising, or is that nasty?
Text.
Nasty work, Grand Rising.
Nasty. These niggas in the chat is Grand Rising niggas.
We do have an off-topic. Do you have time for one off-topic question that requires a woman's point of view?
Sure.
Tone, would you want to introduce that question that we've been asking, courtesy of Tim? What was the other fighter you asked? But don't miss out any of the parts, because then I'm going to have to jump in again.
So this nigga Tim was dating this girl for 8 years. He was cheating on her 5 out of the 8 years. She got fed up and told the nigga he got to go. He left.
You always mess up the story. She caught him, right? He's got his iPhone connected to his laptop. She caught the laptop, read everything. Knew he was cheating via text only, according to him, but it was already a girl he'd already slept with and cheated, and she forgave him. But he's saying he wants to win her back. He's been on this 9-month win her back tour, flowers, writing letters, anything a man can do, he's been trying to do it. But she finally said, you got to go, but she let him keep the key. And he be over there Netflixing and chilling. So is it over is the question we're looking for. Like, that's the answer we want to know. In your mind as a woman, is it over and she's just, slowly pushing him away? Because I feel like if you let him keep the key and he literally said he goes back there to walk the dogs, waits for her to get from work. Like, it's a weird relationship.
Well, first off, he out of here. Get that nigga gone. You're gone. You
Pack him up.
gone. Bye.
Oh, yeah, she did say she needs space when she let him go.
Yeah, pack your shit up. Pack your shit up and get on. That's one. And two, as a woman, women are very emotional creatures. She's already emotionally checked out. Now, does that mean she don't want some late night action? Don't mean nothing. She could get some late night action, but don't mean she feel for him. Just like these men out here do the same thing when he went to go cheat. He didn't feel nothing, so she probably don't feel nothing either. So at this point, it's going to be up to her, because that emotional magnitude, like I said, is going to play on your mental. And at this point, I wouldn't want to be sharing nothing. Like, that's just nasty word. She need to get it together. But yeah, no, he fucked up. You can't cheat. You can't cheat, bro. Listen, this is one thing about it. It's already playing on your conscience. So when you try to make it work, when you're trying to make it work with her, you just know you a shitty ass person. So you need to go do the inner work. You got to go do that inner work, because having her back is not going to help you. It's going to help you for a short period of time. but it's not going to help you internally. And internally, if you're cheating multiple times, you have some inner issues you need to deal with. You got some demons you're dealing with. Go fix that. And then maybe you can come back. But maybe then it's going to be too late because I done moved on.
Facts.
Sure. Well, champ, that is all the questions. I do appreciate you coming on the show. And, man, once again, congratulations. Very happy for you with all the success and the signing. Hope everything works out in your favor.
Thank you. I just want to say the Boxing Voice, y'all have been great always to me. Always the best content. Y'all crack me up. Keep it going, man. This is what boxing's been needing. Like I said, it's 2025 and anybody can do it. Y'all doing it. So shit, keep going.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
You.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It's the champ, Baumgardner. Yeah. Tone, man, you ain't bring your usual you, but I understood and I expected that. So I'm not going to grill you too much, but
what do you usually bring?
I mean, where was the we want the squabble with Clarissa, or like you ain't bring no tough questions. You talking about zodiac signs and what you want on morning text. I mean, it's nasty work. Once you get a girl, they start asking about flowers and Bath and Body Work coupons. Hey, yo, they terrible.
He was love struck, bro. He's in love.
My man said, nah. Bath and Body Works got the 20% off. What lotion you use? Yo, Tone questions went from boxing to some other shit. But I love you. I knew it because I knew it. I was in the back. I was in the back, bro, praying to God and texting her like, please come on, because I knew his energy was going. Change.
How much energy change? We had a fire. You said what? No, she a Gemini.
You were a gentleman.
Yeah. See, no, bro. You gotta understand. You gotta understand.
I mean, he the one come for the fight. Hey, yo, wait till I get Devin on. You think he gonna do that to Devin? You think he gonna be asking Devin about cologne and Bath and Body Works lotion, or he gonna be like, I see you took accountability, but why you ain't do that sooner? And that's the Chillaquillas. Devin, we was riding with you. We was riding with you until you jumped on Sports Center like a victim, and that's the chill. But you ain't got nothing to say about nobody. Like, watch. The minute he try to get at Devin, I'm like, bloop, oh shit, Tone lost internet, y'all, because he ain't keep it real. See, I set him up. Devin next, but I set him up with Alicia to see how he act. So we want to see you treat Dev the same way you treated Alicia. Yes. We want you to ask about lotion he wear, where he go shopping. Tell him, Dev, you the best dressed boxer in boxing. Yeah. Give him all them good questions, them good tough questions about his fashion sense and the shit he wear, like you did Alicia.
See, you don't know how I will approach a Devin Haney interview or a Tank interview.
You paid for the Haney pack today. We know you're going to get one viral, clippable Twitter moment for you can have 100,000 retweets with Tone, the superstar, says something nice and slick at Devin. We know you. I was waiting for that. I'm even texting Tone like, Tone, where the clippables at?
Those was clippables. That's Alicia Baumgardner, bro. You got to put respect.
Alicia gave us the clippables because she liked that. She gave us the perfect clippable. I need that UK one clip because they about to be mad she got at the UK Caroline Dubois like that. That's perfect. You know, people probably thought she was avoiding Dubois, and there it is. She want to teach the young pup a lesson.
Hey, man, when fighters that I respect on that level is going to be different. She don't duck no smoke. She inspirational.
Devin don't either.
He don't. And that's what I'm saying. You don't know how that interview will go with me and Devin.
But
you don't know.
You sent me file. You said, Ness, take this file, play that Haney pack, even though I'm not on the show this morning.
Yes, play the Haney pack
about
because
some anniversaries.
You didn't put enough respect on Ryan Garcia being resurrected on Easter. Johnny, Ryan got off suspension.
Sunday.
Hey, yo! Only Tone would associate Ryan with fucking Jesus Christ, Lord. Let's go, Tone.
He
Yo,
was
you the
resurrected,
best
though. He
to
was
ever do
resurrected.
it.
The trap back open, Johnny. And don't you know, for him to be reinstated, he had to pass what? What did he have to pass?
What do you mean? He did his year. He did his year suspension. He was good.
And he had to pass a drug test. So he passed the drug test. The trap back open. The face of boxing is back, nigga. We is back. I cannot wait. Y'all better block me. If he put hands and feet on Rolly, y'all got to block me. You got to block me. But if he lose to Rolly, bro, I'm cooking Ryan. Lord child. Bro, he getting cooked. Cooked.
Oh, man.
Phone lines are open. Jorge.
Yeah, I'm nobody's fan, bro.
Except
Nobody.
Baumgardner. Get out of here, bro. Wait till you watch the playback, bro. You was blushing and anything, man. It's all good. Danny was the same way.
What? Lord child, man, this wild.
Yo. Can you hear me?
The chat was cooking you with that shit, bro. That you were blushing, that you were love struck, bro.
Hold on. All right. With all due respect, Alicia, estás hermosa. Yo, I forgot you guys were talking about something about Fundora and Alicia. I don't know. I can't really hear you, man. Are you saying anything?
No. We're listening to you.
All right, my bad. What weight is Gabby in?
112.
What weight is Alicia?
112. Alicia's at 130. 18-pound difference.
But Gabby could bulk up, right? Because she's tall. She's tall as fuck, right?
Yes, she's tall. She's like 5'8", 5'10".
Yeah, but she looks like she's like really, really skinny. But anyways, and did this is just I'm just asking. Did Holly Holm? Do you know who Holly Holm is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did she ever box? Was she a boxer before she was a UFC fighter?
Yes, she was a world champion in boxing.
Because she was the one who fucking the first person to beat Ronda Rousey. She was the first person to beat Ronda Rousey with like a I don't remember what it was. I think it was a kick. I don't remember, but it was a fucking. I remember that fight, and I think Ronda was like, she just didn't know how to take a loss. Because after that, she lost to Amanda Nunes, and she was just all over the place. I just remember that part. But what else? Two-Tone, I like the new merch, man. I'm about to give me one of those shirts and one of those. I was checking out the Boxing Voice merch too. It's pretty sick, bro. I'm about to get me on one of those. And that's it, man. I was just calling to keep the show going and have a good night, guys. I'm listening in.
All right, champ.
Yo, that chat summary said Alicia Keys.
Yeah.
You read that shit?
Talking about discussing her dating, her relationship. Yo, this shit is hilarious. The chat is the best. Alan and Bay, what do you say?
The chat was going in on you,
Chat said Tone was stuttering. I did let her stutter out. Rarely a player.
It was love struck. You were blushing. All that shit. The chat was cooking you, bro.
And then it was like Danny messed her name up. I said, man, what's going on? We just chilling, man. We divine.
Gabby is 5'11". That's what they announced her at in her last fight. According
they
to
even
the
said Tone drinking out of an empty cup. They ain't shit in that cup.
She had him nervous. He talking about, that's the Chilla Killers.
They say, you know damn well they ain't shit in that cup. He's drinking something. Oh, that shit was funny.
Oh, hilarious. Real quick, let me catch up. Bless One LA, member for 16 months. Salute, champ. Alicia off them blank. Nah, he said off them drugs. 2 syringe emojis, 3 syringe emojis. Marcus with the $10. From King Cam and family, Johnny, you next, fam. Oh, shout out Marcus Walker. That's the father of Cam Walker. We got Walter Voss, $2. Alicenda Panaguana, two-time Olympian southpaw, Stop Shields. Whoa, we never heard of her, champ. We never heard of her. Let me see if she got an Jeezy at least. Because that's big talk, man. That's big talk. Okay, she out here. Panaguana, no. Alicenda Lucas Santos. Oh, but this is her. This is her. She got another last name. She looks like she's still an amateur, bro. And she looked like she might be a little too old to try to get in there with Clarissa. I mean, but respect to her, you know, Tone might follow her. He always talking about Nubian sisters. This woman look like she legit from Africa or something. Maybe, right?
Is that the one we saw at the Cuban night?
Nah, this another girl right here.
Nah, babyface assassin, bro.
This another girl right here. She's is she like from France or something? Or is she Dominican? What's going on here?
Supor, sou jovem que está a assistir ou uma jovem que está a assistir e quer...
That sound like French, right?
Mm-hmm.
Eu posso dizer que eu vim de uma família humilde. Os meus pais não são.
Do she look older or younger? Like, I mean, like, is she Clarissa age? Like, okay, well, she tall because that's a man. What the fuck? I don't see no boxing on her IG. Oh, yeah, she tall. Look at her next to this other woman and next to this man right here. So she
said no vibe.
Okay, here go. Well, she ain't that tall. This looks like the Chinese girl might be taller than her. I don't know, man. We tried to familiarize the audience with the name you recommended. Mr. Perfect. There's only one quote. Stop it. Mr. Perfect. Female Ali, please. And that's a music request.
Let's go. Let's go. They ain't as bad as me, trash to me, not as fast as me. That little money that you bragging about ain't a bag to me. Tried to lie and say I smoke weed, yeah, that's cap to me. I don't smoke weed, I smoke bitches, they a pack to me. Growing up in Flint, it was rough, ain't had no food to eat. Had to fight my way out the ghetto, now I'm on my feet. By the time I turned 17, they couldn't stop me. Told them I'm the GOAT, I'm the female.
Yo, so this is what I'm saying. Then these guys want me to not like mention it. So look, we had Alicia on. Mr. Perfect feels the need to play Clarissa Shields' song, right? Now, Treese at 6:43, 3 minutes ago, dropped that Clarissa track. He paid to play the same song. This is what you call fear.
Ooh.
They are afraid. They afraid that someone is going to make you forget of everything that Clarissa did. So the minute you giving any other female boxer love, oh, we got to remind you about Clarissa. Play her song. Play her song. She the GOAT. She the GOAT. Like, yo, y'all out of control, man. Y'all men. Y'all acting like beehives.
Let's go. Let's go. They ain't as bad as me, trash to me, not as fast as me. That little money that you bragging about ain't a bag to me. Tried to lie and say I smoke weed, yeah, that's cap to me. I don't smoke weed, I smoke bitches, they a pack to me. Growing up in Flint, it was rough, ain't had no food to eat. Had to fight my way out the ghetto, now I'm on my feet. By the time I turned 17, they couldn't stop me. Told them I'm the GOAT, I'm the female.
Crazy, man. Let's not let that girl get her shine on her interview. Let's remind everybody that the female Ali's still out there. Lil Zoo did $2. Tone threw a grenade and slithered out. Yeah, he threw me under the bus. Threw me under the bus. Polo Buck, $2. Chili Killis. We got Big Cliff in Connecticut, member for 20 months on the prospect level. Here we go. See, more. Y'all, this what I'm saying. Why y'all like, y'all never gotten y'all don't get pussy like the way y'all talk, man. Like, for real. Like, look, baby girl, tell them you focus on July 11th right now. You motherfuckers always want to break out the Barry White voice. You don't never talk like that for no man. I don't never hear y'all saying, Lil Dev, hey Ryan, sexy Ryan. Like, Quest come out of nowhere. Hey, sexy, what's your favorite color? Yo, what the fuck? Y'all weird, man. Y'all weird.
That's what I'm.
Y'all fake
That's
getting
what I'm
pussy, man. Y'all fake getting pussy. Y'all out here internet simping. Internet simping. Nasty work, man.
Nasty. That's what I'm saying. People get around the ladies. I'm just saying, I'm around the ladies. I'm trying to keep the vibes. Like on a 3-man, some of y'all might be that weird nigga on the 3-man, bro. Get that nigga up out of here, bro. We setting the vibes, bro. I'm setting the vibes. Niggas out here acting weird.
No, Cliff called in drunk the other day, called me and everybody all types of B words, M words, C words, Z words. Now he up here talking about, baby girl, tell him you focus on July 11th. Barry White ass sniff. You don't get the hell out of here. Jaywalk, $2. You be having everyone on here. You the GOAT, Ness. Nah, man. Y'all the GOAT. Without y'all, there ain't no me, man. So if you're watching this on YouTube, hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1 million. If you on X live streaming video, hit the retweet, hit the repost. If you on the X Spaces, hit the retweet, hit the repost. We trying to get more listeners. They turn into new callers. We got I am G Titty or GTI. Why? I don't fucking know what this is, bro.
Where the quote pack at, man?
$2. Tone knows how to talk to the ladies. 3 target emojis.
Hey man, I'm just a regular dude, just being me. That's how I am, bro. How did I freeze up? What did y'all want me to ask her? How did I freeze up? What did y'all want me to ask her?
We wanted you to be like, respectfully. Clarissa Shields is a 3-time undisputed. She is the GOAT in boxing. No other woman has accomplished what she's accomplished. And she's offering you to fight at 54. Is you going to jump up? That's the Chiller Killers. But you ain't do that.
Bro,
you
never talking about
you ain't do that. Bro, meanwhile, we can ask Gabriella Fundora to move up. We can ask Gabriella Fundora to move up.
I'm not talking about Clarissa again, bro. Unless she fights Tashiki, bro. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not mentioning her and Alicia in the same sentence no more, bro. I'm not doing that, bro. The Alicia, she done got the niggas on. It's some weird shit,
man. Another excuse.
It ain't no excuse, man. Man, I'm telling you, for Ness, I'm telling you, you ain't gonna be able to talk about Clarissa in a minute, bro. I'm telling you, the way that Clarissa is positioning her victimhood, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you,
bro. Clarissa's a whole brand new woman out here. Like Pat Poose made her level up. He put her in touch with all the makeup influencers. She looking like a whole new Remy Martin out here. What is you talking about?
You talking?
You think she worried about y'all? Look, man, what is you talking about? Come on, man.
Clarissa did lean back.
Middle fingers to Tone, bro. That's what she got. Middle fingers to Tone, man.
Clarissa ain't never rapped on All the Way Up. We got to stop, bro.
Bro, All the Way Up was 30 years ago. You giving Remy Martin credit for old shit. We got DC3 $2. Tone, quote unquote. Damn, I should refresh. Hold on. He said, Tone, quote unquote, well, Ness was hating on you, Alicia, end quote, superstar. Yeah, nah, he threw me straight up under the bus. But see, I don't mind that. Like, I look at that like it's all fun and games. We trying to make the show even more entertaining for y'all. You feel me? I don't never catch feelings. Just like I hope he ain't catching feelings. You feel me? I was equally throwing him back up under the bus and hoping that the real Tone please stand up. But you know, maybe next time. Polo Buck, $2.
That was the real Tone. Where
you gave us Loverboy Tone. We wanted Two-Tone a superstar. We wanted Two-Tone a superstar. You gave us Two-Tone the Loverboy, man.
Oh,
Yeah, but
that's
to Tone's, I don't know, but he's a fan of hers though. Ness, like, why would you think that he
No.
was gonna ask
Chill,
if he's a
Johnny.
fan of hers?
Respectfully, Johnny. He's a fan of nobody. This two-tone the
Order.
superstar with the empty cup.
Well,
Look,
no,
the coffee about to spill. The coffee
no,
about to spill.
You see, Ness, he can say that shit all he wants, but we all fucking know he is a fan of hers. He could say that bullshit if he wants. We saw him. He was love struck, bro. I'm just saying, why would he want to chuck her under the bus if he's a fan of hers?
It's so funny. That's the same way Danny used to act, bro. But Danny was worse because, like, if you said something about her in the chat, Danny would time you out. He was in his feelings. Polo Buck, $2. Ask her, forget Jake to come on for some words. Oh, all right. You wanted her to get Jake to come on some words. To get Jake. You wrote that all out one word. Yeah, I ain't even think of that, man. But, that's tough, bro. Jake is a superstar. I got to get that connection somewhere else. Cliff, $2. Lauren Price is a bad mother effer. That's your fight. Mr. Perfect, no more Clarissa questions, please. Oh, boy. IMGTY, $2. Nessa grade A hater and Cox blocker. Pistol Parkway Mozzie, $2. Ness in his Maury bag. Mozzie back with another 2. It's definitely some Grand Rising ninjas in this chat. That was used to be Tone. He threw that one out now. He ain't going to use it no more after she said what she said. He said, oh, shit, she don't like that. We ain't using that no more. No more good morning text. Mozzie back at us 2 more. He says, Alicia don't want to fight nobody. She fine, though. Mozzie back with another 5. Ness pulled out some new arm movements for that interview. You not low, gang. I hear you, champ. I hear you.
Hey, over under.
Go ahead.
Over under. If somehow the Boxer Voice gets a Clarissa Shields interview, just somehow, over under by the end of the interview, Clarissa will be loving Two-Tone the Superstar. Over under.
I agree. I think you could woo anybody after what we seen you do live
anybody
on air.
that can do it, you can do it.
But
if there's anybody that can do it,
the issue gonna be getting her on here, man. That's the issue.
We got to get her on here. Mr. Perfect, get her on here, nigga. Trees.
I ain't gonna lie, I got a better shot to get her on.
Yeah, people be tagging her all the time, bro, and she stays saying the same thing. She not fucking with us, man.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Shout out to G.
She got to get on
I
here.
see you on Twitter, G. Von. I see you. Salute, man. Come on back, man. Keep it respectful, B. You know what I'm saying? You see Spider Rico back.
How dope would I be if I get her on?
I mean, it would be dope. It would be dope. You just got to keep that, keep that professional energy and ask her the tough shit. Like, why you willing to fight old ass Cyborg at 47, but you won't fight Baumgardner at 47? You know what I'm saying? Why you willing to fight any girl for 100,000, but you ain't give us Tashiki for 100,000? Let her hit you with that left hook. See what's really good.
Fight Toshiki. I'm making a video.
Pistol Parkway Mozzie, $5. Ness. Tone, any questions? Tone. Alicia, do you prefer pink or yellow Starburst?
That was good.
Another one.
Hey, yo. Yo, Tone was wild. Jerry Soriano, $2. Ryan on 365. Looks like a choir boy, no energy. Looking emoji. Yeah. Stop saying he on 365 without some facts. Send me a link. You love sending me links. Send me a link to show that he on 365-day VADA testing. That's what we want to read. That's what we want to read. I will praise that boy. Mr. Perfect, $2. I sent that before the bomb came on. Stop the cap emoji. I got something for you, though. Wait.
Well, we don't believe you. You need more people.
Call me MPO, $5. Why someone on the questions post asks Alicia, will you marry? Exactly, and I ignored it. Thank you for bringing it up. Yo, this is what I'm saying. This is what I deal with, bro.
ask?
Like somebody's question was, Alicia, will you marry me? You know how many simp questions I had to pass? Like, Alicia, what color flowers you like? Man, y'all gotta stop, man. Bruh, dudes is psycho. They want to probably send her flowers, man. Latron Cooper, $2. Ness, give us your best two-tone impression, man. I gotta work on that, man. Mr. Perfect.
Your shit is freestyle. Like you do good freestyle tone impressions, like spur of the moment shit.
Mr. Perfect, $2. Hangout spot, chill before I go crazy. What'd he do? All he said is, see, these Clarissa fans, bro. All he said is, would it be wild if I get it on the show? Now you gotta be careful because you want to get her on the show. Lord have mercy, man. I wish y'all bought her pay-per-views at that rate. Cause I bought her pay-per-view, man. She the one person I bought a Triller pay-per-view for.
Yeah, that nigga bypassed my burner questions. That's nasty.
What?
Yeah, I see. Yo, anything that was crazy, too sexual, I'm like, man, ain't no fucking love connections.
I ain't asked nothing.
Wildin'.
Come on, man. I ain't asked nothing. Actual.
We got.
Even though you wanted to.
No.
King Counter, James Benitez, King Counter.
She followed me on the gram.
What's up, Tone? What's up, Johnny? You hear me?
What up?
What up, player? What up?
Ain't shit. What's up, Johnny, man? Hey, Johnny, man, you ain't jaded yet, man, so you probably can still get that Clarissa interview, man. So I think you'll be able to slide through and be able to get that shit off, man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
I'm going to work on that.
I recommend you work on that early, like now, before like a couple months when you blow up and she starts seeing more TBV affiliated footage, she ain't going to rock with you. So go ahead and get that shit down. Also, man, what the fuck I missed, man? What's up with these simp ass niggas in the community, man? So Alicia came on and they were asking just crazy ass questions. So what? Favorite color, favorite flower?
They want to know her favorite music, what Bath and Body Works product she likes. It was crazy out here, man.
Jesus Christ, man. Like, yo, that shit crazy, man. Like, you know. Oh man, like, you know what? I think I heard one name you said, man. I ain't surprised. The nigga Quest, I ain't surprised he's sipping like that. Cliff, I ain't surprised he's sipping like that. The nigga all talking straight hoe in his heart.
Yo, what was Quest? What the hell did he say? Yo, they wild today, bro.
Hey, sexy is wild.
Hey, sexy. And then y'all make me read this shit, knowing I gotta read it.
Like, come on, man.
You read it.
What happened to just what's up? What's happened to what's up, champ? Like, come on, man. These niggas some cornballs, man. So shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Tone. So your little fake player partner RJ and Price, man. That duo, man. Them niggas ain't come sipping out too, or them niggas just fell back and just goddamn watched from the sideline tonight. What they do?
Come on, man.
They ain't do nothing.
RJ got some work on his close friends. There's some work on that RJ. On that close friends.
Man, like you said, close friends, man. Like, them niggas renting them bitches, man. Stop playing with me, dog. I got real live work, man. Like, come on, Ness. Come on, Tone. You know how I'm moving, man. So, them niggas ain't fucking with me, man. Like, bro, them niggas got to pay for a bitch quality time. You know what? I think some of them niggas are the same niggas, man, that'll goddamn be fucking with a bitch. You know what I'm saying? That bitch won't let them eat, won't even goddamn give them head at the adulthood and shit, man. Like, them niggas got to be begging for that. Or these are the same type of niggas, man, that goddamn be like a bitch would goddamn say like, hey, I need these bills paid, and they just send the cash out without even sniffing the pussy. So, man, shout out to the community, man, for really revealing yourselves. Next, man, you got to get some counseling classes. Like, shows like this, when you see niggas simped out, you got to get CYP on the panel so he can goddamn moderate these niggas, man. So he can moderate the chat and goddamn also counsel them, you know, because even though CYP is who he is, man, but he does give decent advice sometimes, man. So I would strongly recommend that, man. Other than that, but I understand why Clarissa doesn't want to fight Alicia, man. It's the money ain't really there for that fight, man. Cyborg is the money fight. Cyborg's the money fight.
Tashiki.
You know, Tashiki, however the fuck you say her name, man. I mean, look, that's a good shade room fight. And on top of that, man, like, you know, Clarissa can do whatever the fuck she wants. She the GOAT. You know, Alicia got to make her own little legacy. You know what, Ness? I think I seen CYP in the chat, man. Get this other having a counterpunch to him. Shout out to you and shout out to the community, bro. I'm
Where
out.
is CYP?
Yo.
Shit.
Yo.
Come on, man.
What up,
This
panel? What up, panel?
is it
Like,
CYP?
my guys. What up is my guys up there? You know what I'm saying? He up there with the guys. You know what I'm saying?
How'd
Hey,
I do, bro?
hey,
Bro, keep it real.
hey,
I was
hey,
cooking.
listen to me. There's only two women I follow in boxing. That's Clarissa and that's Alicia, right? Only two I follow. The reason I follow Alicia is because she came, represented the show. She kept her word, came down to the. I don't do that. Let me know when I'm back. Let me know.
You back?
Let me know.
You good.
All right, cool. So the reason I follow her, she came to the appreciation party like she said she would, and I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Mhm.
My wife knows because I told my wife as well. She actually looks as good as she looks, right? I never ever jump on a girl's looks for no Instagram or no pictures. I don't do that shit. You got to verify them personally, and I'm telling you from my word, I seen her, and I seen her. I don't be taking a glance. I looked and I'm like, damn, okay. She is what we think she is. Okay. So fellas, I understand where you're coming from, but the corniness is not gonna work. But I'm gonna say this on in defense of not Quest, but the other dudes that married me. They like that attention, man. So if I was Ness, I would have read it, made her blush, made her feel good about it, let her know this community has a crush on her. Because at the end of the day, that's honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all fellas right now, the most important thing to a woman is how men view them physically. Not how you not their conversation. Oh my gosh, she's a great friend. Oh gosh, she makes me laugh. She's a personality. It's awesome. They don't really care about that. That's a lie. That's a feminist talking point. If you tell a girl she's beautiful and really mean it, that she'll never ever forget that, dog. So I think that Tone is smart. He been watching the show for years and realized, when you rock with somebody and you end with somebody, you do let go of them hardball questions. You do allow the chat to do what they do. You sit back and let the chat do the disrespect. You keep that shit a buck. So I do, Tony, you did a good job. Don't ever fall for that shit. Ness be telling you he is not the person to listen to and keep a good relationship, nigga. It's gonna be you and him and y'all 60s. Are you keep calling? Who the
You
fuck
back?
keep calling me?
I don't know. I just want him to keep the
be-
same energy because when Schofield come on here, he wanna everybody. That's what I'm saying. Everybody picks and chooses who is able to be joked on. So when Tone interviews Schofield and his dad, he got jokey questions, right? Did Schofield fake his death? Why you ain't bring up Alicia Baumgardner's testing positive then? I just keep the same energy and y'all don't.
You say he asked did he fake his death? He asked that?
Yeah, he asked that. And he went viral. He clipped it up real quick, put it on Twitter, went viral. And it's like, Tom, we could go viral with Alicia too if you talk about this Gabby Fundora super fight.
That's funny. That's funny though. I'm going.
Yeah, but at least you're a female, bro. She a
I was just
female, man.
expecting like an out-of-pocket question that's going to go viral. Like, that's what I'm expecting from you now. I see the play. Tone comes in. He'll let me come in with the nice, hey, good morning, how you doing? Yeah, champ. So, congratulations on the win. Yeah, man. No, so you just bought a house? Oh, cool. Then Tone just, and I hear him jump on, so I bring him on, and boop, he'll just jump in hot. And make a little viral moment and post it. So I was expecting the same from Baumgardner. That's all. I wasn't expecting
Grand Rising.
Love at
The
first
Grand
sight.
The Grand Rising.
We ain't going viral on Twitter with the Grand Rising question, Tone. Let's be real. You clip that up, ain't nobody giving us 100 retweets, man.
Oh no, I'm allowed to, bro. You cap for Devin, Johnny.
Like, honestly, I threw you the alley oop. I really thought he was, and because I was thinking you was gonna do it, I forgot to ask it, but the alley oop was there to see, like, yo, how you feel about Turkey Al-Sheikh putting Edgar Berlanga main event, Shakur co-main event, David Morrell. All these people the day after you, forcing men, because boxing fans are men, Okay? Women don't make up the amount of boxing fans that men are. So you forcing men to choose, do we go out on a Friday or do we go out on a Saturday? Because if we not from New York, it costs money to fly from Vegas to New York and do a 2-day event? A Friday boxing match? Now I got to get there on Thursday? Now I got to rent a room for 4 nights? Listen.
Oh, shit. That's another great weekend.
A great weekend, but isn't it some shade from Turkey Al Sheik with his beef with your new promoter, Alicia Baumgardner? But I thought Tone was going to come in hot, man. I thought it was good cop, bad cop. I thought it was Batman and Superman, not no Robin.
Bro, that's Alicia Baumgardner, bro.
I hear you. I guarantee y'all his interview with Clarissa be different.
Bro, it's going to be the same way. It's going to be the same way.
Different.
Bro.
Quote, I know we got off on the wrong foot, but I respect you, Queen. You's a Nubian sister. You know, you inspire. I actually didn't even think I could rap till I heard your raps. And now I'm writing because you writing. I was there in Detroit in spirit because Ness went. That meant I went. That's like when Broner said if he lose, Floyd lose. Yeah, I was there. I hear you, Tone. Mr. Perfect. Let me make sure you got a counter. If not, I got to get back to my man Jay Swift and you next, homie home skillet. Because we did cut Jay Swift middle interview, man. We can't do the OG like that.
That's the bomb, bro.
You got half the call, OG. You got to unmute. Oh, shit. We got a counter. Oh, no, that's this morning's. Big Gucci nigga, I was about to say, I forgot you again, bro. That should say 9 a.m. Jess, about to call you fucking Jesse because your screen name. Jay Swift, unmute.
This nigga Jay Swift. I told you I was trying to slither off the show. I already knew I'm like, bro. Johnny, let me get up out of here because this ain't gonna be the same tone. Respectfully.
Which
now
one?
They get
Yeah, you was looking for an exit strategy. I ain't going front.
I was like,
we ain't let you go. We ain't let you.
Yeah, nah, that was crazy. He's like, I'm about to leave. I'm like, come on, fam. You got to give the people what they want, man. You got to give the people what they want. And the people, you know, they wanted the real Tone. But it's all right. It's all right. Look, one day at a time, bro. It's going to come. Anyway, we got Jay Swift. We moved on, man. You playing all them games, bro. Mr. Perfect, what up?
Let's go, big box of Detroit. One, two.
All right, maybe is it a motherfucking X Spaces thing or what? It says we connected, man, so I don't know. And James connected and so did CYP, so y'all having issues. That ain't us. It's certainly y'all. So moving on to Discord, Big If, what it do?
You hear me?
Yo,
salute to the panel, man. Salute to the panel. Hey, yo, Tone. I don't blame you, son. She turned you to Norbit, B. Like you was stuttering and all that, son. My son, like, yo, what's your love language, man? Yo, you wildin', son. And a lot of y'all in the chat was.
She said, "Ask the service, nigga." It took every bit of my soul not to ask that question. Every bit of my soul, nigga. I was about to say, "Well, what's your love language?" I was like, "Man, let me get off here.
Yo, you wildin', man. Y'all some wild boys, man. But yo, I got excited, man, when she talked about Beatrice Ferreira and Dubois' sister, Caroline. I know that's not the big fights and the money fights, but I'm a huge fan of Beatrice and Dubois. I've been calling in, talking about Beatrice and everything, even when she went back to the Olympics. That's a huge fight. that's a huge brawl, man. So I'd like to see that, man. I don't know how that's gonna happen because she's still early on in her career, but women's boxing moves pretty fast, man. But I like the interview, great interview. A lot of y'all's wilding in the chat. A lot of y'all some wild boys, man. But salute to the panel, salute to the chat and all that, man. I'm out, man. Peace.
Peace.
All right. Let's see, bruh. Oh my God. I'm trying to lock this Devin interview in, bruh.
What?
Oh
yeah,
boy.
nah, Ben was supposed to come on, but I don't know.
What?
Some shit happened.
What up, Ness? What up, Ness? Can you hear me?
Yeah, but you need to hit Ryan up right now and be like, yo, Ness working on getting Dev. If he get him, you gotta jump on. Like, we gotta get this. I mean, obviously, I ain't gonna sandbag Dev. I'm gonna ask him, but if he say yeah, then we do it. Go ahead, H Town.
Hey, yo, H-Town, hey. I said, Tone said there ain't no simping in his pimping, man. I heard a lot of simping. Well, hey, what happened to Two-Tone the Superstar? That's who we wanted, but we got Clarence. And Clarence got both of his parents. Man, what the hell, man?
Hey, I'm a square, man. Hey, I ain't no pimp, man. I love the ladies, man. I love the ladies. Respectfully.
My man, hey, Ness, my man said, she got great taste in music. You need to listen to her playlist. You need to drop that, Queen. You need to drop that. What the hell?
Yo,
God,
you was in love, Tone. You was in love.
Come on, man. Yo, wildin'. Told you wildin'. What happened, big dog? What happened? You all smooth with all the girls on the phone on your show. Mr. Smooth wasn't in.
That wasn't smooth?
Man.
I mean, wasn't she laughing?
Man, come on, you stuttering.
I didn't make her laugh.
Boy,
Hold on.
Hey,
Rewind. I ain't make her laugh. I thought I made her laugh a couple of times.
I thought Danny was back. I was like, oh no, Danny about to time everybody out and kick everybody off the show. You say anything to her. That's wild, man.
Salute to the
Hey, man,
bomb.
Hey, man, let them boys play Clarissa. That's all they got in the Midwest. Ness, they ain't got nothing else, man. All they got is Clarissa. They down bad right now. They down real bad. Let them make it, man.
They
But
down bad.
man. I thought you were coming with the hard-hitting questions like you always do, man, and you end up bumbling and stumbling. Damn.
What's the hard-hitting question? I feel you. I just don't know what's hard-hitting.
Tone, I like that little, you need to come to Arizona. It's the Mexican Atlanta.
It's the Mexican Atlanta. It'll get popping for Baumgardner out here.
What'd she say?
I'll get you some chilaquiles.
What'd she say?
She said, I like if I have to eat fast food, I want Chick-fil-A. Tone said, nah, what about chilaquiles? Tone a whole mess, man. He a whole mess.
I was cooking. Yahoo! Hey, I was cooking. And then on the money, she was like, yeah. Big tone, nigga. Big tone. Big nigga with aura.
Man, he has too much.
I'll let you tell it, Champ. I'm out.
Big nigga. Ace, we back up, nigga. Ace, we back up. Trap back open. Yeah.
Tone, I'm on your side here, man. These dudes got to lay off, bro. She a female, bro. It's different, man. She big time, bro.
Yo, don't say it's different. He don't be fucking pulling no punches on Clarissa. He go hard. He make diss tracks for Clarissa, bro. Come on, yo. Y'all love giving. Hey, yo, Tone got that teddy bear effect because he big. Y'all give him a pass. This some bullshit. This motherfucker shits on Clarissa, makes diss slacks of Clarissa, but he can't give a tough question to Alicia?
Is different. The love he has for the bomb is different, man. You can see it. It's genuine. Yo, it's genuine. You can see it in his face.
I told y'all, man. I told y'all. Look, I told y'all. Tone on some colorism shit, bro. He don't rock with the brown skin girls. He fuck with Baumgardner. She light skin. He calling Gabzilla because she light skin. Soon as we talk about Clarissa, she got work to do. She the co-main. She ain't no main. She fumbled the bat. I don't know, Tone. You looking shaky out here. They
Nah,
see
man.
you. They see you. They see you.
I love dark yams. I love every color of delicate yams. Not them yams that Shannon Sharp was with, respectfully. He got to do something different. Them text messages, wow, that's neither here nor there. No, I love them. I love the yams.
Wait,
and like Johnny,
send me the video. Let me see, not the video, but the picture of what he was texting. Got to see that.
What are you gonna say, Tom? What are you gonna say, Tom?
Johnny's right. If I was a fan of somebody, it would probably be Alicia Baumgardner.
It would probably you
No,
are a
it's not
fan of
if,
Alicia.
though.
You
So
can let
are
that go.
a fan of her. Stop the cap. You are a
Oh,
fan
my
of her.
Lord
And that's
Jesus.
fine. And that's fine.
It ain't nothing wrong. Exactly. Why he
Admit
think
that
it's something
shit,
wrong with
though.
that?
Exactly. Just admit it.
Bro,
You just gotta admit. You just gotta admit that you and Danny are one and the same.
Bro. Yeah, see, y'all trying to make it weird, bro. I'm trying to keep it cool.
It's not weird. It's fandom.
not weird.
You a fan of hers. Like, what's the big deal?
I'm in the media, so I have to keep it professional. And
you
if I'm a fan, my opinion don't matter. When you a fan, your opinion don't matter no more. I can't be nobody fan until I retire.
All right.
Let's
No,
see.
but
here.
her on a different level. Like, I appreciate Alicia on a different level. Like she went through some real shit. Like, she went through adversity. The world was against her. And I met her in person, and she was not bougie. She wasn't like, for her to look that way, a lot of women that look like that, like amazing, exotic, they be bougie. She down to fucking earth. She down to earth. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, I ain't met Clarissa Shields. Maybe that'll change once I meet her. But Clarissa immediately invited me to her vagina. That's disrespectful. Why you invite me to your vagina? Because I thought you forgot what I said. Oh, I told her I didn't like her song, and she caught feelings. So I went to the booth. She got cooked not once, twice. Light work, easy work, one take tone. It is what it is.
Mr. Perfect, save us.
I'm not chasing nothing. I'm a supporter. I'm a Alicia Baumgardner supporter. I will support her. Salute
All right,
her.
Mr. Perfect, you sound like you ain't connecting. Al in the Bay.
Yo, what's up? What's up?
What
Straight
up?
from the Bay Area. Yeah, man. Start with the topic. Yeah, man. If Shakur got 2 fights with him, then Shakur just gonna have to do what he gotta do, get those 2 fights, and then move on if that's what he really want to do. You know, um, but he got one for sure right now. So that's good. But let's move on to Two Tone. He called himself the superstar. Yeah, man. He was a Carissa fan until she dissed him. And actually he was her fan until she got with old dude. Then he started changing his ways. You feel me? Cause she switched up on him. So he had love for her for a little bit until she booed up. But yeah, man, you gotta ask them the tough questions. I'm surprised y'all didn't ask what happened with cause wasn't she training with Haney and them?
Yeah, she with Derek James now.
Like, what happened with that?
She said she had to
Like,
leave
that was-
Vegas. She lives in Houston now. She lives out that way. You feel me? She bought a house out there, new car, everything. Feel me?
Dang, she didn't even get a fight with my dude yet. Yeah, she jumped into camp and just jumped right back out. She didn't even get a minute
You gotta
chance.
understand, if the chemistry ain't there, the chemistry ain't there. You can't force it just because you want to see her train with somebody.
Yeah, but I'm saying at least give the man a shot. But I get it though. I get it. Chemistry ain't there. Chemistry ain't there.
Word.
But then that's doing somebody dirty. You feel me? He didn't get paid yet. You feel me? She just came to the training camp and jumped right back out. You feel me? I think Derrick James gonna get her right though. You feel me? Derrick James is that 1-2 punch all day long. So I definitely think Derrick James gonna get him right. Yeah, man. Yeah, Two-Tone, you kind of
he dipped off.
You pushing. He just that's not playerish. You feel me? Oh man, you need to drop that playlist. You feel me? That's not playerish. You feel me?
That was another thing.
That is
Yo, he interrupted the question. He was so excited. He was like, "No, wait, don't answer. I'll answer. Cause your playlist. He went on he just started stuttering.
I feel like it's your turn.
Shout out Tone, bro. I love when these dudes really get fan struck over these women, man.
That was a
shit is
little
hilarious.
glazish, but we all get like that, man. When it comes to our favorite fighters, man, you know, we all get a little like that. We all can be nasty Nesta Gibbs. We all can be that guy. You know, that shit was funny though.
Whoa, we got Pistol Parkway Mozzie, $2. This ninja emoji Benitez think he Pootie Tang. Jerry Soriano Ness, drop it. All right, Jerry. Another music request from the community. And they be like, and my man be like,
I gotta hear it.
Man, why you doing this to CYP? You ain't shit. CYP, you see who it
No,
is? It's not me. It's him. It's not me. It's him.
We are under attack. I repeat, we are under attack.
Claim your motherfucking fire back.
We're about to fuck around and find out. Ain't no motherfucking timeouts. We're about to swing. Yeah. I'm a coward, I'm a loser. I'm him. I'm a sushoy ho puta. I'm him. I ain't shit, never been shit. I'm him. The last motherfucker you want beef with. I'm him. I'm mud made, concrete jungle raised. I'm built brick by brick. I stick to the script. No pain, no gain, no games played. In my claim to fame, I duck no phase. I move, set the state like a barbecue truck. Bring the smoke, bring the beat, cook 'em up, cook 'em up. You know, friend them, no game. That same energy, fuck your handshake, throw 'em up, throw 'em up.
Nah, motherfucker, get you to it. The feeling has fucking arrived. I want no brain, no brain.
Claim your motherfucking fire back. And fire back.
I hear you, Mr. CYP. I hear you.
Welcome back, Tom. Welcome back.
OC the boss.
Mr. Perfect trying you again.
Yo.
Yeah, man. Who was that nigga that had his tongue in his throat? Talking about we only got one fighter from the Midwest. Dumb fuck Alicia from Ohio. Like, niggas just need to shut up what they be talking about. But yeah, man. Before, what happened, Tom? I know she innocent, but I ain't hear shit about no PED or nothing. Like, even though she's innocent, that still got to get brought up. Because
I'm
once
not a
Devin come on,
PED guy, man.
what?
I'm not a
What you say?
PED guy because the face of boxing was
Oh
on.
my
Was
god.
on PED.
Okay, when Devin come on, I don't want to hear that shit, Tone. I don't want to hear it.
What?
I don't want to hear it.
I ain't
And
gonna
you gotta
ask
ask Devin. You gotta ask Devin if Ryan can come on here. That bitch ass nigga not allowed over here, bro. So you gotta ask Devin, can he come on? That bitch ass nigga not allowed over here, bro. For real. So, and it's a lot of shit. Niggas trying to say, oh, she came on, now niggas want to play Glow Pack. Nigga, I've been sent that. You supposed to have been played that female Ali when y'all start talking about her before Alicia came on. So stop all that cap shit. I didn't say play that. Now, during the interview I sent, yo, you can hear me?
Word.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's called a quiz cut, because, bro, Alicia, I don't think is going to 47. That'd probably be her highest weight. I mean, 54. And I don't think Clarissa going to 47. So that shit is just pointless, bro. So y'all need to start bigging up Amanda's soft ass to give Alicia the fight, even though she about to lose to Katie. We'll take either one of them. Either one of them. I want Amanda just to throw her off her high horse because she don't want to get no young person to fight. So that's what we pushing for. Alicia versus Katie or Amanda for that undisputed. So yeah, that's all I had to say, man. Big time boxing. I ain't mean no disrespect, hangout spot, but when you was like, oh, I probably can get it over here. I thought you was talking about me, but you was talking about the TVV platform. So understandable, because I have had a conversation with Clarissa, been in the same room with Abdullah, Tony Harrison at their gym. So I'm in this community, bro. So that's all I had to say. Big time boxing, Detroit, I'm up.
Shout
Yeah, no
out,
doubt. No doubt.
real quick. We are looking for a female heavyweight to participate on our amateur boxing event. We're looking for an opponent for Tanya Sharia Price. I might be fucking that up. She'll let me know. But she's officially announced that she's fighting on our card. She's promoting. If you would like to fight her, let me know. If you got a girl that can fight her, let me know. This is the potential opponent. Let me size down a bit. So we just need you to step up to the plate. All right, I mean, I don't really need the music, but, you know, she's doing, as you can see, she put August 2nd. She's going to have our flyer at the end of this. You know, she's 262. She's looking to drop down. They believe they're going to lose 100 pounds in the next 3 months. I don't know that could happen. So we'll figure out what exact weight. But I'm looking for anybody between 260 to 180 that's willing to rock. I would say that more realistic would be above 200. Just to make sure that we can make it happen. But if you want to box, if you got a young lady that wants to box with her, let me know. She's never fought. She's 0-0. Never fought. El Consejero. What up?
Oh, mic check.
Yep.
Hey, that was a really great interview. Alicia Baumgardner. I would really love to see that fight. Her, Gabzilla. I mean, right now I would say she right now is the top for me. Gabriella, right? But that for sure would be a great fight. I didn't see is Tone still on?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Tone, don't let these guys make fun of you, man, for being soft. You know, there's nothing wrong with being soft, man, when, you got, when you're a fan. I mean, she was already getting you closer to God, man. She was put in your place, right? I mean, you just got to keep manifesting, and you're going to get to your Alicia Baumgardner. Right there, ain't nothing wrong with that. And she was preaching, man. She was preaching like, you know, she you can tell she's done that inner work, right? She's done that inner work,
Right.
and she's exactly right. Like, all you guys need to do that inner work, and I guarantee you, right, the universe is gonna reward you with your queen, right? So, you know, but yeah, no shame in being and doing you, Tone.
Appreciate you, man. For real.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I mean, I was surprised. Like, I'm like, especially since, you know, you're a smooth talker. I was waiting for you to shoot your shot, but you do got to keep it professional.
Yeah, I'm in the media, man. I can't, man. Like,
Yeah,
that's creep shit, bro. That's creepy. That's creepy.
He in love. He in love, man. He in love. That's what it is.
yeah, yeah. But I mean, that's all I got to say. Shout out TPV.
Salute.
Face of boxing shit, man. Face of boxing shit right there, bro.
You know what would be fire? If they redid that, the promo would go crazy for that fight. If they was just like
We
playing
don't need
around.
that when we got the best head movement in boxing, bro. We don't need that. We don't need no gimmicks, man. We don't need no gimmicks.
Shiraz about to touch that man.
He knocking that motherfucker out. You lucky. I text Mark too. I was trying to get Mark to jump on, man.
Oh, he going to sleep, bro. You know
knocking that dude out, man. What up? What up? What up, Jay Swift?
Man. Hey, dope ass interview. And I feel the same way, Tone. Don't let nobody get you down over that bullshit, because Danny was the same way. Danny's my boy. He was the same way. And there's nothing wrong
So
with it.
basically, you saying he's simping like Danny?
No, I ain't say that he's simping like Danny. I'm not afraid to say what I'm gonna say.
Oh,
I didn't say he was simping.
Oh, I know.
I said there's nothing wrong with it. Being cordial to a woman, there's nothing wrong with it. And she's a somebody. It ain't like she's a nobody. So I understand, because he got a great interview. He got a great interaction with her this time around. She might come on this show or whatever and do an interview, because she got something that was comfortable for her here. So don't worry about Ness. You know, Ness, man, he's I'm a gangster. No, I'm a boxer. No, I'm a boxing coach. You know, he does all that shit. Don't worry about him. He'll be you're you and he's him. Y'all not the same. So don't even try to be the same. Cause I mean, I ain't mad at you, because I'd have been, easy on the. But I think I would have asked about the PED situation, only because I would have had my questions written down. But just don't worry about it. You're gonna be all right. Watch what I tell you. But anyway, I was talking about when y'all. I'm sorry. What's up?
I appreciate you, bro.
No problem. I was talking about when Gabriella, y'all all of a sudden y'all got Gabriella in the mouth. Y'all wasn't talking about Gabriella 2 weeks ago. A month and a half ago. But when I brought her up, the first time I brought her up, I was talking about Alicia Baumgardner should fight Katie Taylor. And Ness was like, nah, Katie Taylor is too light. Alyssa Baumgardner is too big. I was like, well, then maybe Fundora could get her, Gabriella Fundora. And then me and you met on that plane right there. But yeah, I've been scoping out Miss Fundora since one of my students I teach photography to shoots her fights. So, but yo, that's all I was going to say. Y'all wasn't even talking about her, but I was curious about her Jesus. What happened? They paid for me to get off?
No, that's
They
the
did?
bell. That's the bell, bro. That's the bell.
Oh.
You the man, champ. I got him spooked, man. He like, Dad, they paid me to get off. Polo Buck, $2. A-Tone. If she grin, that mean you win.
Hey, man.
We
Salute
got
Alicia Blunt. Wow.
She was grinning. She was grinning.
Keenan Lofton, $5. Tone, you should have told Alicia about the steakhouse walkthrough. Shaking my head. Maybe next time. Yeah, why you ain't telling you could get a steakhouse walkthrough in that big AZ, man? Just get us some shit in Sedona.
I told her. Oh, hey, that's date night right there. I told her, I said, yo, come fight out here. The after party, big bags. Yeah. Come fight out here.
Mozzie with the $2, Jerry MX. Hey, yo. Salute to everybody on X live streaming. We got 1,200 people on Twitter, formerly known as Twitter, now X Video, and over 500 here on YouTube. But that is all the callers and all the super chats. We right back at it tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern. Peace. Oh, last minute, I'm going to let you get that off. Lowe's Nose Box and make it quick.
Lowe's.
Yo, you can't leave a man behind. Thank you for picking up my call, my G. Yo, interesting. I got an interesting thing to tell you. Because being that Dominicans right now looking good in boxing, even though Dominicans have not had a legitimate Hall of Fame worthy fighter, I'm gonna go on the limb to say that right now, Alberto Puello is the best Dominican fighter of all time right now. And I already know you're going to cut me off with the bullshit with that dude, the old school dude. Juan Guzman, to my knowledge, never became a champion. And he was a fighter that he wasn't dedicated, so he didn't live to his full potential. If Alberto Puello beats Subriel Matias, is a good argument that he might have the best resume at 140, which is the best division in boxing. And I say that to say this. If that man beats Subriel Matias, I got to keep it a bean. Tio and Hitchens have to fight him or it's a duck. You can't leave that division without beating the top guys there. So for Tio, my favorite fighter, after he sparks out Barbosa, he got to take Hitchens, and then he got to take the winner of Subriel and Alberto Puello. If Alberto Puello beats Subriel Matias and goes on to become undisputed, we can say that he might have probably a better run or close to a run like Danny Garcia. Now, Danny never became undisputed, but Danny did clean out a very solid 140-pound division. So I got a good one. I'm rooting for Subriel because I'm Boricua, and this is Shakur Stevenson's opportunity to finally turn Puerto Rican because his black fans threw him out the car already, bro. And they traded him for Tank, just like they threw Tank out the car, too. You know what I'm saying? Shakur Stevenson, this is his opportunity to become El Shakur. He's fighting in New York City. He's fighting alongside Edgar Berlanga, the king of the New York Ricans, the era of Edgar. He's fighting next to Subriel Matias. He got to come in there with the Puerto Rican flag, and he's fighting the Mexican. I don't want to hear you're going to come out with the Puerto Rican flag only when you're fighting with the Mexicans, and then you want to come out and act like you a gangster afterwards. No, start rocking with us, bro. We're not talking about going in there and singing a reggaeton because that's doing it too far. That's not your style. But at least have a Puerto Rican flag on you, bro. Shakur does that. This is his opportunity to become a Latino star. So if him and Tank ever fight, that's going to be a green print. You heard me? A green print. Two-tone. Touch on that on your live, by the way, man. El Shakur.
El Shakur.
El Shakur, the best Puerto Rican fighter right now in boxing, bro. He got to show out. Because I'm going to be real with you. I'm picking Puello to beat Matias. I'm picking Berlanga to knock. I've never been a Berlanga fan, but I got Berlanga knocking him out. Don't stop the fight. Yo, you have a good one, man.
All right, peace.
All right, champ. That is it. Actually, we got these super chatties. Jerry with the $2. Gabriella, Tiny Mittens, Fundora, can't fuck with Baumgardner. New York Bullet, $2. Joanne Guzman, 2-division champ. He said tiny mittens. She ain't punching like she got no tiny mittens. Home skillet. Hawk, Maryland, keeping it going. My man said, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere.
Yes.
What up?
What up, TBV? Number one, of course. What, Two-Tone?
He
What
just
else you
dipped
got up in
off.
there?
He just dipped
okay.
off.
Well, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Clarissa Shields, the undisputed best female champion. No losses, no draws, no even good contest against her. She's the best and the best looking. For me, it's all Clarissa Shields. TBV, number one. I'm out next.
All right.
Shout out to Hawk.
Word. We right back at it. 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
Peace out.